Could be the first word, you never know.
That is such an old meme. You're an old meme.
It's not a meme,
yes.
it's an in-joke. There's a difference. We used to call them jokes. Anyway, this is now another session of D&D. Rescue inside Raxis. They are almost inside Raxis. Not quite, but almost. Last time...
We're gonna make it.
Anyway, last time... Shrubbery. Vicious fucking shrubbery. And we rejoin. Also, Zarzul may have made an enemy for life.
That's when I'm trying to bribe the DM.
Also, we found out something else about
$20,
Zarzul.
maybe he'll give you the premium upgrade.
We've also found something else out about Zarzul. That longbow of yours.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll get to that when we have to roll initiative anyway. We rejoin our scene from last time. It is a blackened interior of an inn, mostly in the serving area. The bar is still quite untouched. It's surrounded by these twisted, pointy, jagged trees. And you fought off a massive swarm of blights. Some of the corpses are still outside, slowly decaying. It is dark. It is cold. And there's a lot of fresh blood on a lot of you. So what do?
Well, first of all, I think we're going to wonder if our cleric heard all this all the trouble, the screaming, and the smoke coming from the inn. Or if she's too busy doing homework.
I don't know, did I?
That's what we're
Up to
asking.
you.
Probably. Yeah. I probably did, and I'm hiking my way down there to figure out what's up.
Quite a few spells were flung.
So then I'll be joining and wondering what in the nine hells just happened.
Most likely.
Well, you could fell her in.
Yeah, so we'll say I came up here. Are you lot trying to set the forest on fire?
Well, to be fair, it started. Not the fire, granted, that was me, but it did start by hitting us.
The forest started attack. Do you need some help?
I mean, to be fair, you are around the area. There are all these humanoid plant creatures that are dead. There's plenty of evidence to back up his story.
It's
And
quite a fall.
I just kind of look around at my other companions as going, well, I'm not exactly in need of help at this moment.
Someone knew
All
where to
right,
stand.
who needs a little help?
I'm going to use Channel Divinity heal on myself, and not too sure who needs it more, Siegfried or...
Well, you've got a whole 10 hit points to share out.
I've got 19, so...
I was about to say, who needs something? Come here, so I'll give it to you.
How many hit points is... how healthy is Siegfried feeling?
Pretty poor.
There's bits of him falling out, and he's trying to stuff them back in.
Okay. I'll use all 3. Siegfried 10.
There you
I'll
go,
get him take
Siegfried.
10. And I'll also throw 10 on myself. That's it for the day. Well, till short rest or whatever.
Well, you've only got 2 channel divinities. Actually, you've only got 1.
Thought I had 2.
Cleric
Oh,
level.
Well, there you go, Siegfried. You've got 9.
Did I get anything, or was that all one?
Yes, as the
Here
party
you go, Algert. You get 10.
10,
As the-
okay.
as the party lovingly patches each other up as trusted companions and friends. Get the fuck over here. Put that on there. Stop bleeding on me, damn it.
All right, thanks for the hit points, but
And
Get
truly
your
their
hand off.
friendship blossoms.
as I sanitize the area the elf touched.
Well, fine, I won't heal you next time.
He just sprinkles alcohol around. There we go. It makes it more
yeah,
dwarfy.
yeah. Just get my flask out, just splash, splash.
Although you come to realize maybe this will piss off the grass, and you don't want to piss off the grass after tonight.
No, I accidentally spilled some on the grass, and I'm sucking it up because it's waste. I don't want to waste them.
I'm just looking at you in disgust.
Well, there is
I
food
just
in
want-
the kitchen if you want to try and grab some.
Ooh.
Can I point out, I go away for 5 minutes and y'all fall apart?
I mean,
I mean, someone could say that maybe not all the party members were pulling their weight at that point. Maybe some were just sitting in the wagon scribbling on a book. Droop doing nothing to lift a hand, to lend a hand. Surely he would have been the deciding factor.
So is there anything in here, or...
Well, we're about to find out.
Alright.
They have not explored, but the front, at least this bottom floor here, looks clear. Except, of course, there's all the windows smashed in and tree trunks and branches trying to grow through the windows.
So there's a second floor?
Yep, there are stairs up to a second floor.
I'm gonna go try to check that out then.
Alrighty, give me a second here. I'll use this very fancy tool. There we go. And you arrive on the second floor. Like the first, if you had been there before the fire, although you can still see some of them, there are many husks of people. Various races, various sizes, but they've all been... They all look like they've got a trunk growing through them. There are patches where the skin's been drawn tight and there's now holes punctured by branches and thistles. Most of them are just sort of in a slumped position. But there's quite a number dotting around the area. There's also a few mounds of vines, and a couple of small, thorny little potted plants from the look of it, sitting on the tables.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so... I'm gonna...
The vines are
Come
spreading
on.
around here, incidentally. They're coating the walls. And there are
I'm gonna...
doors here.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop here, because there's a door right in front of me, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and follow up since I haven't
Yeah.
heard any screaming yet.
I'm gonna call down and go, hey, does anybody want to come help me up here? Because I'm a little bit concerned about these vine things.
Could try and burn them off.
We could, but in theory, then we could risk burning the whole place down. Maybe what happens if we try to cut one off? I want to make sure it's not going to come up and come alive.
Right. Well, for the sake of just so it's not always the same people getting into trouble. And of curiosity, I'll take my sunblade and try and cut at it.
You know what this means.
Oh, hell.
It's time for
afraid of
initiative. As the vines come alive on seeing you walk forward with this blade of fucking light.
and we're all standing out front, aren't we? Hell.
I thought you were going over to check the liquor cabinet. I guess
Oh
not.
yeah, where's the liquor cabinet?
Well, behind the
Probably
bar. I
went
guess.
to the bar would be a good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I was somewhere in here.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh well, they're not going fast either.
Where's my button? There it is.
Okay, Rain, don't you fucking dare stay behind me.
And to be fair, you're in your noble's attire. What is she in? Are you still in the pocket dress?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you also have a shield.
Well, it's also leather. It just looks like a pocket dress.
Obviously, Zarzul should be leading the front here. Alright. It's everyone but Castelli, I think.
Yep. Just I forgot how to roll initiative for a second.
Oh, don't worry, I do that every day. So Malgurn goes first.
No, he doesn't know what's going on.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a surprise round.
I've got two
Make an
bottles in each
investigation
hand.
roll to make sure that you see if you can find any decent booze first.
He'll do that on his turn, don't worry. But first, it's the plant monsters. So let's see, this one... Okay, so it is the back one that's meant to be going. I skipped his turn accidentally, so he walks up. Let's see here. Yeah, he's gonna use entangling plants. You're gonna watch as he buries his vine-like arms into the ground around him. And the area just erupts into tangled mass. You managed to pull yourself free. See, back to tokens. Whereas the other one is going to bend and flex and twist along the wall and strike out at you. Because I can't actually get past.
Ow.
Oop, that should be normal anyway. 13 bludgeoning against Cornelius.
Ow.
Because I'm guessing you don't want to burn a shield on it.
And
Walk it off. Walk it
Well, I
off.
can't. It wouldn't be. Yeah, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah. And he is lashed up in his vines.
Sucks to be you.
That's it for its turn. Siegfried, you heard possibly a "oh" of pain from the wizard above. But you've definitely heard a smash against some sort of meaty body. Nah, you didn't hear a thing.
I might have heard some thumping upstairs. I'm going to walk towards the stairs.
I don't know. The vines went through the floor. Wouldn't he have noticed that? Like,
No one ever
suddenly
looks
more
up.
Vines.
No one ever looks up.
It's like a fucking cartoon.
So I'm pretty much done.
Well, no, you can get up very easily with your movement. You can look across. You can see between the ankles of Rain and Cornelius a lot of plant life.
I'm going to shout back down to Malgurn. They found some more.
Some more drinks. I'll be right there.
Just
As
let
I'm
him
like
believe it.
double fisting bottles. You know.
You've got your action. You got your bonus. Do you want to charge in?
No,
Do it.
I don't.
Do it. It'll be cool.
I'm going to shout encouragement to Cornelius.
Thanks.
Hey, it gives you an advantage on something, so...
Yeah, that means you'll be able to
Yes.
attack without disadvantage.
We don't know what that thing is, but it gives you something.
Cornelius,
Yeah.
this isn't good. You've seen
No.
what happened to Siegfried when this happened. This is not nice.
Oh boy.
You are currently tangled up. You cannot move free. You'd have to use your action to get out.
Alright, well, first of all, I'm gonna use Thunder Wave. I'm not even going to apologize.
Drat, that's what I was gonna do, and I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Well, you're probably going to go.
Yeah, all of you are. It's an enclosed room here. This makes a thunderclap loud enough to be heard 300 feet away.
Yeah.
If I was malicious, which I tend to be at times, You guys would be struggling to even stand upright from the pressure that's going to hit your eardrums. So make your roll. Do a save for them both. Neither of them are even close to saving.
Yeah, I've got to cast at a bit higher level.
That higher level really paying off. But they're both shoved 10 feet or 5 feet?
Hang on.
I think it's 10 feet.
Okay. Oh, does that also take its entanglement back?
Yep.
away?
Now we all have to do it.
No, because he can put the cube in front of him.
Yeah.
How it works is he can make a cube and then decide which facing he's on. Instead of being in the center of it like some people do for some reason.
Also, because I'm evocation specialist, I can make sure that you automatically don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anything else from you, Cornelius?
Nope. I ran around the corner.
Okay, Malgern. There's alcohol here, but you have to find it.
And you've heard a boom.
Yeah, you all heard that. You all know something's happening upstairs. But, I mean, that was a loud
I'll
noise.
be
It's
with
probably...
you in a minute.
But, I mean, the sound's probably solved the problem. It was very loud.
Yeah. So what kind of booze we talking here?
You are legitimately looking for alcohol?
I am seriously looking for alcohol right now.
It looks like some of the plant work has managed to get inside here and punctured a few of the kegs and sort of bonded with it. But you're able to find, like, 2 little pony kegs of ale. At least they smell like it once you pop the cork.
All right.
Seems like it might be okay.
I'm gonna grab one of the kegs.
There is also a large bottle of cider.
I'll take the cider because it'll be easier to carry. So
Yeah.
I'll take the cider
The label says Dickens.
and head towards the stairs. So, out here. And then...
Interesting route.
Well, I used an action to grab the cider, so I can't dash.
Yeah, that was basically you rummaging.
Yeah, and now I'm done. I'm coming. Don't worry, I got this. As I uncork the cider.
Fucking
Rain, the last thing you heard was the dwarf quite a distance away, proclaiming he'd be joining you soon.
We have
Well, let's see. I'm going to do.
Look, I just almost got killed by all that shit on the bottom of the screen. I need a breather. Like, goddamn, man.
That against the first one.
You're fresh. You've been in there. Fire lightning bolts out his ass. You take care of it.
That is a miss. As you
Damn!
scorch the wall. These ones look a little bit, well, you would notice, but Zarzul and Siegfried at least might, but these ones are a little bit tougher exterior.
Siegfried, get in front of me. I can heal you.
Oh.
Don't water.
Then I won't heal you.
Well?
I said I'm done.
And so
Still
is the
have
rest
free
of the
movement, technically.
Yeah, you still
I'm
got
not
your movement.
moving. I'm
Yeah.
very happy to stay where I am right now.
Okay, good. Wolfgang.
Where's Pufflesworth during all this?
With Drew.
Oh, okay.
Wolfgang is going to have to be the best boy, seeing he can tell the rest of the party probably won't be.
And for that, you're going to take 2 attacks opportunity. As the shrubberies
no.
on the tables wiggle to light.
Oh, hell.
The wolf has the most camaraderie.
Nope, that's the wrong one. Correction. Well, that's still a miss on the first one anyway. Because, yeah, 15, I think. That's too low.
Yeah.
Another miss as well. So he managed to dodge the 2 little scrabbling little bushes.
Excellent. And going to make a bite attack. My god, Cornelius is standing on one.
It's on the table, but they hug that corner.
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Sad days.
Are you okay?
I've lost my longbow.
It's not lost, it's still there. You just can't use it, you cheating little fuck.
Where's the crossbow?
I know.
Where's the crossbow?
And you can use it, it's just you're at disadvantage, that's all. So that's it for Wolfgang?
Look, that's it for the current Wolfgang, yes.
Zarzul, what are you gonna do with that bow on your back? Because it turns out, now as I knew, tiny creatures, or small creatures, can't use heavy weapons. I forgot that a longbow is a heavy weapon. They can use them, but they'll be a disadvantage on all attacks with it.
I'm sad. Okay. Can I shoot underneath rain? The crossbow. No, that probably won't work. I'm going to have to move through rain to avoid the skittering thing.
Well, I mean, they've already used a reaction.
Uh-huh. And I'm going to twist the little knob and fire the crossbow.
Also, remember, you can pass through the squares of your party members, you just can't stand in them. Well, actually, you could, come to think of it.
Yeah, he's small.
Yeah. It's a good critical. Remember, that does
Well
all
done.
of it. Yeah. With a resounding boom, but luckily your eardrums have already been damaged enough. You don't really pick up on the intricacies of this one. But it also blows apart the torso of the Vine Blight.
And set the rest of the tavern on fire.
It does spread it to the doors and the walls, yeah. Wolfgang has to dodge a bit to avoid the cinders. But it's a controlled blaze.
It's controlled.
Yeah. The smoke powder mostly
Heard that
burns
one
itself up before it gets onto the surfaces.
Oh, that's Azul's turn.
You can't sound depressed on getting a crit and a kill.
Sure I can.
What you can seem depressed for is the fact you're standing next to that door.
Bum, bum, bum.
This is what I get for trying to protect the other cleric.
She's not worth it, man.
As the door opens. Well, in a moment it will. Reveal area.
Hello, friends.
Oh, hell.
They don't respond, but it is their turn. Let's see here. I'm just using the one turn for them since there's so many of them. So that one at the back shoots. 17 for Zarzul.
No.
Good. 20 though from the one in front.
Oof.
Damn it.
8 piercing. And this one has to move himself into line position. And he's going to shoot for... No, he's going to shoot for... I can't really see Zarzul, actually. He's going to go for a wizard.
Oh, God.
But misses.
Oh, God, thank God.
However, it's now the turn of the blights. The little ones, the twigs. So, with a silent movement, but you know they're cackling. You can tell, Cornelius, as they descend on you. And just know, if you fall to this, the rest of the party will probably never let you live it down, as there are these little humanoid things made out of twigs. And they both hit.
Yep.
3, 5, total of 8
Ow.
damage. As they
That's a lot
just
for a wizard.
shred your shins. They've turned your trousers into a fashionable pair of capris.
I have 4 hit points left.
Nice. Castalia. You looked
All
away
right.
for 1 minute. 1 fucking minute. And then there was a resounding crash on the second floor. Although one thing you do notice, usually when that sort of spell happens, you see wildlife running. You don't see any of that. There's no scarpering
a good
vermin.
thing.
There's no flapping birds.
That means it must have come from inside the house. Well, I'm guessing it'll take a double move to get upstairs, won't it?
Well, measure it. It's like there's only 4 squares of stairs. So from where you are, it'll probably take that much.
Yeah.
20 feet there, 5. Oh, actually, yeah, you could make it up. Yeah, you would have to double move to get past Siegfried, though.
Hmm.
Unless your starting position was not among all the bodies.
No, I'm pretty sure it was, because we stopped right there.
Yep.
Well, first things first, I'm going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
And promptly announce, what the fuck was that?
Siegfried, you can barely hear her. There is just
Yeah,
this
but
ringing.
But can the dwarf hear me?
He can, but he's also got a big bottle of Dickens cider.
Yeah, but is he just drinking it?
See
Did
what
he
you
hear
did
it?
there.
Did you hear it?
I did, and I'm on my way. I'll be there in a minute.
On your way where?
On my
Up the
way out of his
stairs,
cork.
right?
With a roll of the eyes and a soft groan, I head upstairs.
What a party. Alright.
Alright. You want to
Okay.
move me? Or I want to move me?
I decided to move you because there's
Yeah,
a bit of
there
fog
we
of war there. I can get rid of that, come to think of it.
Let's be honest, Malgun's the only one in the party at this point.
Alright, now, can I actually see anything through the pokes of the... Oh, wait, no. I double moved, right?
Yep. So you still
Okay,
got
so-
about, I don't know, as much movement as you want, really, for this room. You can reach all the frets.
Hmm.
And you can see
Yeah,
the
but I don't
situation.
have any actions.
You got your bonus. Also, you know that the needle blight you hexed, still running.
Damn straight.
He's still out there.
Alright. Quickly consult my big book of things I can do. Is that a bonus? That's not a bonus. Fuck.
Yeah, you might be out of actions.
Yeah, I'm out of... Well, I mean, yeah, I'm out of good actions. So first thing I'm going to do is move away from the fucking stairs so that other people can get through.
Well, like I said, they can freely
that's
move
it.
past you anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, one of them might want to cowardly sit at the top of the stairs and snipe.
True. Also, Siegfried, as she ran past you, there was a refreshing, cool, like coastal temperature to her. It was like being sprayed by waves.
I carry the sea breeze with me.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Time for the last Vine Blight, which has no chance but to fight it out. Although it does try the door beside it for a second, but it's locked. So while one hand is pulling on the door, the other just lashes out as a whip on the dog. Hey, that's a hit. That's a minor hit. 5 bludgeoning on the wolf. He just sort of clips an ear. It hurts like hell. Oh, wait a minute. That was the Twig Blight, I think. Hang on. Yeah, but it would have been him anyway, going afterwards, so... Dee-ba-doo. Sorry for that, got the jumbled up Siegfried.
I'm going to go there and I'm going to stab the little twig thing that's sitting on Cornelius.
The wolf is bound. Oh yeah, that's an absolute shred. You don't even, it's not even the blade, you just kind of punch it and it falls apart. It's
One
just a
down,
little...
and I'm going to use my offhand to try and get the one next to him.
Go for it. I mean, maybe it'll give up. Oh yeah. Go for it. It survives. As you
Maybe
just...
we can save this one.
As you scrape it down the side, you manage to take some of the layers off, and it's standing there. It's now about half the width, balancing there precariously. Still ready to fight, though. Still got its claws out. Well, twigs.
And that's pretty much my turn.
Okay. Cornelius.
Yeah, I'm gonna shug and grasp that little shit.
Does he still have advantage? How long does your mastermind thing work?
To the end of my turn. Turn. So no, he doesn't have
Yeah, he
advantage
doesn't have it anymore. Okay.
Or to the start of my turn, or something like that. Anyway.
Yeah. You just grab it, and you keep closing your hand as you shock it until there's just ash.
Just going unlimited power. Just toss the rest of it out the fucking window.
Yeah, sadly the wind catches it and blows it right back in your face. Malgern.
Which way is...
Oh, correction.
up
Hang
the
on,
stairs?
sorry. Forgot about that. Cornelius, any movement?
No.
You sure?
I'm fine here in my corner.
You sure? I'm just...
Oh, right. Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
Just in case of any situational awareness you weren't thinking of.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's a rogue in the...
Again, you feel this nice,
Yeah.
refreshing breeze coming from Castalia.
Yeah, it feels great. All my bleeding wounds.
Yep. Malgern. Well, luckily it's not
Which
salt
way
water.
is up?
That would make it real bad.
This end? Which end is up? Can't tell.
This way.
This way.
Alright.
Just drag it.
Or use your keyboard.
Let's see, how much movement do I got? 7? Is it 35 feet?
Yeah.
Make it up.
You've got 7 squares of movement.
That's where it stops. I don't know if that puts me at top yet.
Yeah, it's kind of weird from the way it works, but basically you go here.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Can I see anything, or am I still below the...
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'm still going upstairs.
Yeah, you still need to go up an extra bit to get to the banisters. But I mean, you can see
So I'm
Cornelius
just gonna
standing there, wounded freshly. His shins
I'm
are
gonna-
bleeding quite badly.
Gonna ready my long sword, and if anything manages to come in range, I hit it, but...
Okay, you said anything in range, good.
God damn it.
Rain.
From where I'm at, I know that Zarzul's in front of the door.
You saw
Could
a
I
lot of
smack the
needles
thing?
fly at him, and a nasty arm covered in spikes.
Would I be able to smack the thing on the other side of the door with a mace?
You'd be able to lean across, yeah.
Okay. Well, in
I
that
can
case, what I'm going to do is make Cornelius happy,
Thank you.
and then I will light my Macy Doodle.
Yep.
And where's my Macy Doodle button? I have a Macy Doodle button.
Actually, you wouldn't. It's a bonus action to make it light up, I think.
Oh yeah, oops. So then I'm just gonna smack it with my Macy Doodle.
Yeah.
But without the radiant bit.
You try, but you catch the handle on the door frame. You don't quite get the full swing in.
Yeah.
But an attempt was
I-
made.
And I'm gonna yell at the useless fucking dwarf for being useless and not coming into the battle yet.
You can't
I'm
even see.
getting... Oh my god.
All you can see is the top of his bowler hat.
Yep, that's all I need to see.
I'm not the one that was teaching homework to a fucking goblin. I don't want to hear it.
Wolfgang, you've got the choice of struggling.
Yep, gonna have to do a strength test, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm. Still stuck.
Nope. Oh, that's the turnover.
Yep. Zarzul.
Okay, Zazul is going to stab at the thing just to his north.
Yep,
Is it
that's a
where
weapon you can
Oak is?
use. Alright, it just does the D4 plus your modifier.
I had a feeling that might be the case.
Yeah. But it's a good solid hit. You tear a chunk, you stab a chunk out of it, you try to pull away, but it's, you know, you can't get that massive wound you wanted.
Yep.
But hey, still pointy,
And
still quite nice.
Yep. It did damage. I'm going to yeah, stay here. Yeah.
There'd only be one attacking you.
Oh, actually, I'm not too sure if any would if I just sort of sidled there.
Yeah, you're fine there.
Yeah.
Just keep in
Yeah,
mind
that looks.
what you're doing here as you step away.
I was considering this option, but he's actually apparently got more health than I do. So
Yeah.
hey, he does his best work up close.
I've heard that about him, yeah.
Okay.
Is that you?
Yep.
Alright, it's time for the needle blights. This one's going to walk out and chase after the little scaly thing, but try to run away from it. Is that a hit?
That is a hit.
5 piercing. As it rakes its claws along the back of the retreating Zarzul.
Yep.
This one can't really get through, but it's going to open fire. Actually, it wouldn't walk forward if it was going to open fire. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, there's an angle. That's Zarzul. That's a miss. But there is a shape close to Zarzul's outline getting stabbed into that door beside him. And this one's just
More
going to
doors beside me. Oh,
Yeah, there's a door beside you. Can you not really see? Let's see.
to the south, is it? Or
Yeah, I'll reveal a bit more. There we go.
oh dear. Does this door open inwards or outwards?
You don't know. We'll get to you on your turn. And this one's going to shoot at Siegfried and fail miserably. But it is going to move over here. This Needle Blight is dead. Castalia.
We just never seem to escape from all the plant life, do we?
I mean, you showed up to their home.
Damn you, nature. One day I'll get you.
Says the ranger. Says the guardian of balance.
Well, he's, starting to have a bit too much of this.
He's a special ranger. He's not really sure what animals are.
Alright, so let's see if I can do some complex fun. I'm going to use my first attack on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. I should start doing that. And oh no, there it is. For a second, I thought it took away my attack stat block. Double checking. Yeah, that's right. So
It is utterly shredded apart, as once again Sodden Lash just tears through it without any effort.
Alright, and it was blocking the door?
It was, yep. It's no longer doing that.
Well then, with Sodden Lash in hand, I strive here and peek in the room.
And you can see that there's 2 needle blights there. Just 2.
Then this one is going to receive the second. I can do that, yes?
Yep, you do have a second attack.
Right? So, I lash out with Sodden Lash.
Let's see, that's... it is... Yeah, it is barely together, so that is... Okay. Yeah. As you tear off most of its form, you just watch as the straightening grasses of Sodden Lash drive through it, it just seems to be shredding through. It seems to be twisting and tearing, like spreading out throughout it, and then just pulling and constricting and crashing it all together. And there is barely anything left. It is on its knees. It is just ruined. It's still alive. For gameplay's sake, it has 3 HP left.
Oh, good. I am sending this corrupted plant life back to the forest.
Exactly.
And so ends my turn.
Alright, next up is a dead twig blight. Let's remove that turn. Okay, that's the wrong sheet. It's not the hateful horrors, it's the monsters of the forest. This one has no escape, so he's just going to lash out at the constricted wolf. So he gets advantage on that hit. Which he needed. 9 bludgeoning against Wolfgang.
Yo.
There is a yelp. Siegfried. You feel a moment of relaxation as, your armored escort there darted off around the corner, but then Castalia stepped in front of you, taking away the monsters, the awful, awful monsters that were in front of you.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something stupid or brave, one of the two, not too sure which.
Combination of the two.
With you, Siegfried, we know which it is.
Stupidity.
To be fair, though, as you step around the corner, you can see that this is barely a shred of a needle blight. And you
Not
just...
anymore.
Yep, you just drive your sword in and just pull until the head comes off.
Bonus action disengage.
For what? There's nothing to disengage with.
Oh no, those things don't have. It's the other one that's got the lashing.
Yeah, it's
so,
the vines that do.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, so you just ran in, kill steal, and then left Castalia to take the shots from the needle blight.
Like a proper rogue. He just ran in, mine, slice. And then scarpered before repercussions. Cornelius.
Oh yeah. Actually, that means I've got my
Yeah, you got a
bonus
bonus.
action still.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm going to give it to Wolfgang. So he's got an advantage on his next.
Does your one apply to saving throws? Can't remember if it's just if it's skill checks and
I've
attacks
got to
or...
find that help action. Just I'll have a look.
Yeah, have a look while Cornelius gets his turn. We still got a while until Wolfgang's up.
Yeah, because I really kind of doubt that there's any way I can move in any place here to actually get a shot off.
You
Just
could,
gotta stand
easily.
forward. Yeah, by putting myself in danger.
Well, I mean, you could walk here and then walk out again.
I guess I can.
Yeah.
But I was considering that I would.
I would say,
Okay, fine.
I'd say if you stood here, you'd be able to just about get a shot off at the Vine Blight. Because there's only Zarzul, Wolfgang, and Castalia's Horn in the way. You should be okay.
Help action is for the next ability check. So
not a save.
yeah, it is next ability. Yeah, ability check.
Okay, then.
Okay,
Or
well-
alternatively, helping a friendly creature so they get advantage.
Okay, well, with that option, I'm gonna shoot at it with a fireball. If it hits.
That does not hit, sadly. It smashes against the wall behind it. You're adding even more scorch marks to this poor wrecked inn. And then you run the fuck away.
Don't worry, I was suggesting you burn this place to the ground afterwards.
Malgern, nothing came towards you.
Alright.
You heard battle around you, but none of it came to you.
We're gonna continue up the
Yeah,
stairs.
No, up by Cornelia.
Wait, so up. Okay, 1, 2.
There you go.
Siegfried's at the stairs, so go on the other side of Siegfried.
So here?
Left
No,
one.
No.
Cornelius is where the stairs meets the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Your first movements are to
you
step
have to
on the
walk
wizard.
by the wizard. You have to walk by the wizard to get upstairs. There you go. You have to pass over me.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
you have to. Oh, yeah.
He's got the movement for it. He has more movement than all of
I know. I'm just being a stickler.
you.
Yeah.
She just wants the
What are you
minor
doing?
contact with the dwarf. Wants to touch the beard for luck.
I see something big, and it's hurting my friends.
I mean, I don't think this one's done fuck all, to be honest. He's tried.
Well, I don't know. I didn't see it.
That's a hit. And I'm just saying, this one
Take
don't
a
think
swing
hit
of
anything.
cider first.
And you just cleave right through it as if it was so much lumber.
Like chopping down trees. And that's my turn.
Yep. Alright. As almost a tail of his conga line, what are you doing, Rain?
Well, am I going to be able to bypass everybody?
I'm sure if you ask Castalia, she would move her upper body out of the way so you could take a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just
Yeah,
leave it to whimsy. Maybe she'll know to dodge.
Everyone kindly duck.
Quack.
I'm that short already.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
If you can dodge a bolt, you can dodge a guiding bolt.
Didn't work.
Everyone dodged that guiding bolt.
That must have hurt you.
Apparently they speak English, guys, or common, guys. And I'm going to light my mace.
Actually,
I tried.
actually, they do.
I tried speaking to him.
No, that's the point. They do understand common, so yeah, he ducks.
That's freaking hilarious and amazing.
So I'm going to light my mace and announce to everybody, they speak common, guys.
I tried saying hello, friends.
Well, they understood you. They just didn't want to be friends.
They're
Yeah, I was
very
gonna say,
rude.
they're not your friends.
They're not your friends, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
Guy.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
I'm not your pal, guy. So, Zarzul, your turn. As Wolfgang struggles against the vines but is not having a lucky day.
Wolfgang's gonna shoot. Zazzle's gonna shoot the crossbow.
For a second there, I thought you said Wolfgang's gonna shoot the crossbow, and I was like, I want to see this shit.
That's a solid hit.
No boom. Hey.
No boom. That's fine.
There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
9, and it is... Well, 8, correction. It is fairly sappy. It is creaking and coming apart.
There's a limited number of times we can shoot the crossbow. Can't remember what it was.
3 times per day.
I think I've used that. Yep.
Anything else?
I hang on. I am going to. I have a feeling I can. I'm going to. Where is my spells?
That's an action.
Damn it! I was hoping there was a bonus.
Nah.
Oh well.
Plus, it would
No,
need to
never mind.
be less if you want to get affect the saving throw.
Which
That one
is,
does-
of
that
course,
one's ability
the
checks.
spell slot. Yeah.
Yep.
I want to say that last spell slot.
Still got your movement. Still got a bonus.
I'm going to. Hang on, though. I can't move.
Yeah, you can.
Otherwise, it'll hit me.
Oh,
I can move towards it. Oh, hang on.
You can
Yeah,
see
no,
that it's
I'll-
you can see that its range is out to Wolfgang, as it's thoroughly bound
okay.
him up.
I'm
So-
going to sneak around the corner, just
Yep.
allow other people exit.
And as you step away, Wolfgang looks at you. Those big watery eyes. He can't run away. He can't move. He's just been lashed repeatedly, and you walk away. Anyway, Castalia's turn.
Oh, my-
Monster!
He's got almost twice as much HP as me.
Castalia, you're up.
Uh, hmm.
It's one monster that's very wounded.
I know.
This is not a tough
But I
one.
advanced down the hallway with Stun Lash. Put myself between the dog and him.
Yep, as you sort of dance around the vines that are curving the floor and Wolfgang.
Oh, that's right. Do I have to roll?
Nope.
Oh.
Nah.
Well,
It's just that there's vines constricting around Wolfgang, that's all. It's not actually affecting the ground.
no, not anymore.
Yep, just with upward swing, you just rip him asunder. You don't even need the second strike. Sudden Lash just carves through him better than even Malgern's sword.
And with that, my turn is done, so I give the pup a hearty pat on the head.
Yep, and we are out of initiative.
Wolfgang is pleased.
After Zarzul's cowardly retreat, Wolfgang is now Castalia's pet. You'll have to give her a sheet later.
I'm gonna have to go summon another pet. What shall I get them? A bear?
You could. Anyway, combat is
Bear
over.
does seem to like you.
All seems quiet now. For some of you, the rest of you, mop, mop. The ringing is still not ceasing.
While we're up here, do we want to check the other rooms?
Yes.
I was gonna just suggest burning the place to the ground. Mine.
We can
Okay.
do that after we check.
Malgern, as you're standing there, you're noticing there are a few of those husk-like corpses around the room. But there's also a few bags. There's also possessions.
I start rummaging through the bags.
Alright, give me an investigation while the rest of you figure out what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm good at investigation. This is gonna be
Are
great.
any other husks in the bed?
Not too bad.
So there's a door in front of me, right?
There is no husk in the bed. The bed itself is pretty
that's fine.
tossed over, like, you know, they got out in a panic, maybe.
I gotta go and lay under the bed.
The tradition must continue.
It's strange, the
Oh.
pillow feels like
Right,
it's full of
Siegfried
twigs.
is going to open the southern door.
Hang on. It's strange, Cornelius.
Yeah,
The pillow feels like it's full of twigs.
It's fine.
Roll initiative. No, I'm only joking. Anyway, so Siegfried wants to open the southern door.
The one that's south of them, yes.
It opens. And it's a bathing room. Small little
I'm
tub
wanting
there.
to open the door north of me.
Do I see anything that might spring out to be alive afterwards, after I...
The water looks a bit murky, but as it looks, it seems okay. There's no vines, there's no shrubbery.
Right, I close the door.
Alright, close the door. And Rain, as you try the handle, it's not opening.
Is there any other doors around me that I can't see? Or
Well, Castalia's got one to the north and south of her, and Wolfgang's got one to the south.
Okay.
Wolfgang knows
Wolfgang is
exactly
going
what the
to
room
the
beside him
door.
is, as he takes a whiff.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. It's what one would call a privy.
Compost heap. So do we have a locked door down there?
Yep. I'm gonna move up over here to help searching the bags so Siegfried can try to unlock the stuff.
She'll even give you a
I'm
pat
gonna
in the back for
cast-
luck.
I'm gonna cast. No. Ability check, that might work. I'm gonna cast guidance on Siegfried before he runs off.
Okay. You grab his kneecap and say, "Do well."
Well, I'm gonna first actually check the door over to make sure there's nothing. It is a locked door opposed to something's actually jammed.
Okay. That'll be investigation. And add your D4, because it's on the first check you make. He no longer has guidance. But yeah, with this you can just see...
no. He can actually add it to the ability check of his choice.
No, it can roll the dice before or after making the ability check. The spell then ends.
Right. Add the number that rolled to the ability check of its choice.
I want ability check.
Doesn't say.
Alright then, well, as you look over it, you realize this is a locked door. It's a very simple looking lock. You do give a little push to it just to check if there's anything jamming it up, like maybe the trees came in, but it seems like it's just locked. Seems very simple too.
Right. Moving on.
For a moment you bring
I
out your
try and-
finer tools, then you look at the lock, and you put them away and bring out basically a file and a knife. And with a little simple prying, boom, it swings open. Well, it's unlocked anyway. It's up to you if you want it to swing open.
Right. Can we move a little bit to the left, and I'll just open it up while I'm not standing straight in front of.
Castalia?
Is that what you want? Creak it open a bit?
Yeah, I was going to hopefully be in Castalia's spot, and
Yeah,
so I could
Here you go.
kind of peek round the door without putting my
Yeah.
full body in the way and get.
Also, I forgot, there was a door right in front of you too.
I'll get to that.
But as you look in, there's a husk, and there's some possessions clinging around, and there's just a bedroom.
Oh.
The window is completely filled by tree, though. Gnarled, nasty, no leaves.
Right.
But there's no
Can I close
vines,
and
there's
bar
no
the
little
door?
pointy twigs.
So it doesn't look like there's anything that wants to kill me in there at the moment.
I mean, the tree looks vicious. But then, it's just a tree. Who's ever heard of a tree
Okay,
hitting
I'm gonna-
someone?
Does it look
Maybe
like
there's
there
something
might have...
called a whopping tree. Right, I'm going to close that door at the moment, and then I'm going to look to the one on the.
Alright, you close the door, leaving it a mystery. This one is also locked, but it's easy enough to pry open if you want to. Yeah, it didn't really take any effort at all. Like I said, there wouldn't even have been a check for it.
Right, so I open it up and have a look.
This one is actually empty. I mean, there's beds, there's stuff, but there's no husks, there's no possessions. The window looks intact, but as you peer through it, you can see that there's a lot of branches and twigs extending past it.
Right, okay. Let's go south.
This one swings open. Again, empty. Well, empty of husks, there are still a few bags there.
Right. Okay. North?
Zarzul, what are you doing?
I was going to open this door eventually, but we'll wait till the rogues.
Well, it's already unlocked.
I know.
already took a look
I was
in.
waiting till the rogues finished.
Alright then. This door also locked, but you're able to pry it open easy enough.
Right. So I'm going to open the door. Becoming a bit careless that I'm not actually moving off to the side.
There are 2 husks in here. There is 1 small bag, and once again there's a tree that has emerged through the window. Well, a big branch anyway.
Can I use Druidcraft to set the husks on fire?
There's a little too much. There's not just wood in them.
Okay.
I mean, you could,
Right.
if you really wanted to. But just remember that you're also burning what used to be people.
Cremation
Hey,
area.
not my type of people.
How cold.
Okay, so how's the dwarf going for searching for valuable?
Yep. Altogether, Malgern, you managed to find yourself 20 free gold. Actually, I'll type it out. 20 free gold. 15 silver. 60 copper. There's some of her personal effects. There's clothing and all. Nothing that seems overly worthwhile. Just a few changes. I mean, there's some racy underwear.
Wait.
A pair of silk bloomers for men. Go to the knees.
What do the symbols mean? Because I see copper, I'm trying to figure out the sheet.
It goes from top to bottom, so it's copper, silver, electrum, and then gold and platinum.
Okay, that's the one that's throwing me off.
Yeah, we don't use electrum. So yeah, gold's the weird one with the size out.
Yeah, I
This-
saw 2 silvers and I was
Yeah.
like, what?
The shape of these coins is why people in the Dungeon Dragon worlds have purses instead of pockets. Because can you imagine carrying a shitload of silver coins around? You're going to get stabbed. They are triangles. They are solid metal triangles. But yeah, you do find some sundry clothing and whatnot. But that's about it.
Right.
Does
Like
this Malgard
Prince,
pocket that, or does he give it to the?
I pocket
lipstick?
the coins, but I don't take any valuables, and I just motion.
That is the valuables. The currency is the valuables.
I mean,
the rest is just
that's a lot.
the rest is just
That's
clothing.
a lot for one person to carry, right?
Well, this is the contents of the bags you're sorting through. This is everything that they had. It's just
I
coins
just
and clothing.
motion over here. You want to split this up?
I help gather all that stuff up.
Gang is offering a pour for the gold.
So let's see how.
They apparently ignore the dog.
Yeah.
Alright, well, they do maths.
Well,
Siegfried, what
kinda-
are you up to?
I'm about to start investigating the room to see if there's anything worthwhile in here while trying to avoid touching the husks.
Alright, give me an investigation. Something you quickly notice is that on the floor is a cracked glass jar. And you follow with your eyes where that might have fallen from. You check over the pack, and you find 3 standard potions of healing. 3 of them.
Right, that's going into my backpack.
Yep. You also find 25 gold. And 5 copper coins.
So 25 gold and was it 5 copper coins?
5 copper. I mean, in the rest of the pack, there's just the basic things: a change of clothing, some nice shoes. Okay, Zarzul, you believe you're sneaky.
Okay, I'm going to open the door to the north.
All right. You see, like Siegfried did, an empty bit. Well, no, this one had husks, didn't it? Yeah, this one did.
Yeah.
This one had 2 husks
And
a tree launching through the window.
Is there any possessions or any bags in there?
There's a couple of bags, yeah.
Okay, going to be stealthily and avoid the husks and search the bags.
All right, give me investigation.
I find nothing.
No, I mean, there's still the fact that you just open up the bags. It's wherever you could spot anything else, if it's the question. But yeah, you do manage to find a good solid 20 silver. And you also find what you could piece together is a full writing kit. Non-magical ink and quill. Along with several sheafs of parchment. And a lot of clothing that is not your size.
Okay.
Cornelius, the
Oh.
bed is moderately comfy for a peasant's cot.
That's fine. I'm just gonna lay here and bleed out in peace.
Well, if he's gonna be,
Scruffy gonna die the way he lived.
if he's just gonna lay there like a bump on the log, I'm gonna help him get up.
No, I was gonna take a short rest once we're done the rummaging around.
I'm trying to get you up. I don't want to be here any longer, and I don't want you sleeping here.
Oh, Siegfried's going to go downstairs and check the kitchen now.
Okay.
Incidentally, since we're at a breather, so I found 23 gold. How many people want to split that?
I was gonna help Jerry.
You could keep it. I have like thousands of pieces
Alright,
of gold in my
I'm
small
gonna give
pockets.
5 gold to either. There's 3 people. I'm gonna give 5 gold to each of you.
The kitchen looks pretty well stocked, although as you see, the fire pit, the back of it's come away, and there is some tree life that has crept through.
Right, okay. How does the idea of us taking a quick short rest here and then moving on?
Sounds good to me. I could do it.
Why here? Can we get away from
Can we go back to the wagon?
This is true. Yeah. Someone pick up Cornelius. Let's go.
I already helped him out a bit, so he can walk back.
Is there anything of interest in the kitchen?
I'll need an investigation to see what quantity of interesting you find.
There's some stale roast.
Zarzul, as you're looking around, you are distracted by a couple of hanging hogs. No, they've been chopped up and halved. They'd be good for... You probably get about 3 days of food out of this place. Rain, on the other hand, you notice that there's underneath a big pile of casks in the back. There is wood to the floor. The rest of it is all stonework, but you can see wood paneling below the casks.
Anybody want to help me move these?
Sure.
I mean, all I heard was casks, so I wasn't paying attention, but I'm going over.
Well, I suppose they're big barrels, really, more than casks.
If there's any that actually are still good and have liquor in it, let's set them to the extra
Yeah,
side.
I go back to invest. I was like, now I can finish what I was doing.
Dee-ba-doo. And yeah, right here, you see what looks to be a trapdoor.
Huh. Everybody ready? Because I don't know what's under here.
I ready my long sword.
Hang on, I applied mage armor to myself because I finally remembered that I actually added that to my spell book.
Yeah, you also got a little powdered armor as well.
So for 8 hours, I actually have 14 armor class.
Plus your dex, yeah.
Yeah, that's with my dex, so I have 14 armor class.
Agile.
Alright, in that case, then I'm going to open the trapdoor and see what pops up.
You just see stairs leading down, although as you notice, they very quickly widen out. Like, what this looks like is just a little nook, but then you can see that there's a lot of soil piled in the sides as if it's been artificially narrowed, and the stairs look very old and stone.
Oh, jeez. Maybe we should rest here for a bit before we go down here. Because I don't know how deep this goes.
Yeah, maybe a short rest would be a good idea.
I'll keep watch over the stairs.
Just gotta
Okay.
around here.
You're all just going to sort of squat around in the bar for a bit.
Yeah, the bar is definitely the term that we're looking for, yes.
The bar is open, is it?
I was about to say, I will
I
pour
don't think
myself
the
a drink
bar's
while I'm
open
waiting.
much as it's being pillaged.
Yeah, a lot of the surviving alcohol is currently in the packs and arms of Siegfried and Malgern.
Yes.
Zazzle is going to come out quickly and just have a look around for some a good pipe weed.
Well, that'll be investigation, as you know.
Yep. Let's see if I can roll higher than a 1.
You don't see it in the
Yes.
bar at all, but what you do see is on a few of the husks there are some shreds of clothing and a few bulging pockets. One of them looks like he's got a pipe beside him.
He's definitely a target.
It's a dried out husk. You can see that there's twigs, branches, and all just sort of spiraling out of the mouth, out of the eye sockets, out from the ears.
Oh dear.
You can see
it
spiky
any look
bits of wood poking out from his rib cage, and the skin drawn taut
Anything-
like a drum skin.
Is there anything coming out of the bulging pocket?
Nope, not from this
Okay.
distance.
Whereabouts is it?
It's just on the hip. It's just like an old coat pocket.
Okay. Zazzle is going to get slightly close, then use the dagger to sort of slit the pocket open and see what was inside.
As you start to slowly cut at it, you notice any kind of pressure on it is making this husk crack. It sounds like someone just snapping a lot of dry twigs together.
Okay, so it's obviously not a live husk. Okay.
Well, it doesn't look anything like
Let's-
the blight you fought. It looks like a corpse that's been dried out and filled with tree.
Okay. Check the pocket then.
As you bravely stuff your hand in the pocket, you do find a small little wad of pipeweed.
Oh, only small. Anything else in the pocket?
No, that just seemed to be the bulk of it. It's just unfurled inside the pocket and was making a shape.
Okay. Was it in a nice bag or anything like that, or was it just a...
No, it's just in a small little
cheap-
cotton wrap.
Nah. Okay. I shall take the pipe weed.
It's probably enough for a few smoking sessions. If you go on it easy. How about the rest of you guys?
Preparing to take a short rest.
I'm gathering up the rest of the drink?
Yeah, I was supposed to say, I'm going to grab a drink, and then...
There were some kegs, and I can't cart them off, so I might as well drink them here.
Rain,
Going
do you
to
try to
enjoy
leave?
a stiff drink and a smoke.
Smoking a pancake.
And as you notice, while she's smoking, it is normal pipe smoke. Slightly grey and ashen. Rain, do you try to leave the kitchen?
No, I want to stay where I'm at, but I want to, because there were barrels. I want to see if
Yeah.
the barrels have drink.
There's enough to cork out, yeah. You do find it's just a
Let me
plain,
grab
simple,
me a glass.
foamy ale. But as the rest of them, recover and recuperate, give me a wisdom save.
Oh, hell.
From all
But I am
of
good
us,
at
right?
wisdom.
You're good at wisdom. You do save, you can still feel a little wince in your temple, and as you look down the stairs, you can see it. You haven't seen it for a while now, but there is, just at the very edge of your vision, that little round doll head. And once it knows that you're
Wolfgang?
looking at it, it rolls backwards into the darkness down the stairs.
Oh no.
Oh, hell. I call, it's the fucking doll's head and it's downstairs.
Oh, I just got uncomfortable.
Is she already drunk? Seriously?
I haven't even sipped yet.
Yeah, you're already seeing dolls' heads.
Although it looks like she has from how she's been splashing around her tankard in this gesturing of a fucking doll's head. Well, you guys doing any fucking thing? Come on.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that our rest was determined as being over or not. Just wanted to have to know if that's clarified or not.
I was about to say, I'm not going down yet. I'll let
Okay.
them rest.
Yep. The rest ends.
All right.
Although, Rain, if you're still sounding there, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. You hear voices very far down below. They are not stopping for breath. They are just constant voices. You also can't really pick out what they're saying. It's not a language you know. It doesn't sound
Wolfgang.
It doesn't remotely sound Elven or Dwarvish. Doesn't sound Abyssal either. So that's nice. That's reassuring.
Wolfgang. I gestured for Wolfgang to come over.
Gang perks up ears.
I point down. Do you hear anything? I'm trying to get the dog to...
Woof, woof.
Wolfgang takes a sniff and also, of course,
Cocks his head and looked confused at Rain.
Yeah, with his better sense of hearing, well, equal sense of hearing, because as we all know, elves are part dog. Yeah, he's starting to pick up that there's some distant voices. Although, of course, he also doesn't speak the language that they're speaking.
Wolfgang whines, indicating that he has no idea what's there.
The dog whined at you.
Okay, I'm not crazy. In which case, I come over here, and I call quietly, guys, something's downstairs.
Hearing this, Zul is going to check for undead.
You find a lot of undead are underneath there. For the most part, it seems like...
below.
Yeah. Let's see here. In excess of 20. Skeletons, zombies, there's some sort of other thing there. but there's a lot.
Lots of moving dead stuff.
6, 7,
Did
8,
you-
9,
did you
10,
bring the
11,
bomb
12,
bag?
13, 14, 15.
I do have the bomb bag.
And
I
I
think you're
can
gonna need it.
I can make undead run away.
You find out the exact number, don't you?
Yeah, and general location, I think.
37.
Oh hell!
Zazzle is counting, and currently working on his toes.
Yeah, once he's run out of toes, he goes to Rain, starts counting on her fingers and toes. Then the Wolfgang. It's kind of weird because he's got less.
So, how are we gonna deal with that?
Are we still going with burn it to the ground?
We should probably go down there and see what the heck is going on. Just because we burn it down doesn't mean we've gotten rid of the issue, because down there's a lot of stone things. The fire might not get all the way down there, and undead don't necessarily need to breathe.
Okay. Zazzle is into the dungeon.
I will follow Zarzul.
Hang on. Mr. Dwarf, would you kindly assist us?
Alright. I pushed the kobold out of the way and
Brazier, did you roll any hit dice?
no, I did not.
Yeah, you might want to get on that.
Zazzle is going to make a quick prayer to the goddess.
Hang on,
Hang
Malgurn.
Yeah?
Just click hit dice on your sheet, because you're rolling without your
Okay.
con mod.
Okay. Alright, whatever, I
So
figured
you
it
click
out.
the word hit dice.
Yeah, I know. 29 plus 14 is 43. I just added my...
Yeah, okay. Sorry, what'd you say, Verwebgun?
Webgun's going to make a prayer to the goddess Tamara to assist him in vanquishing the undead below this place.
Congratulations, you do so.
Better than normal. Let's go.
If I didn't call for a roll, it doesn't apply.
I know.
So you're all going to go downstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I shove the kobold out of the way. I go first.
Okay, you're going to try and go first. Gotcha. Let me just drag you all to the side here. I bet you're wondering what this huge area of blackness was. Off to the right.
No,
you,
never
it's my
worried at
death.
all.
But as you start going down the stairs... Oh, hang on, I'll click over here so you guys are looking at the pitch darkness. As you go downstairs, you realize they're going for quite a while. Zarzul, it's also weird. You sense that the undead were pretty close, but... you should have reached them by now, as you just all keep walking.
Oh, goddamn! Did they build the tavern on an old Indian burial ground?
This isn't Deadlands. Sorry.
And you keep on descending. all
Zazzle
of
is
you.
going to examine the walls to see if there's something strange about them.
Investigation. Unless you've got Arcana trained.
I don't even have investigation trained.
Yep. As you're running your hands along the wall, as you keep on stepping, it feels different. Like all you can really do is check for bumps and whatnot. There's no patterns, there's no etchings or anything. Or reliefs.
So I take it my dark vision doesn't do shit.
It does, but it's only doing it for about 10 feet.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast some dancing lights around so it makes it easier for us to see.
As you send them off, it's just like in the swamp.
Oh, great.
For a moment they glow, and then there's no light cast
God.
from them.
This feels wrong.
Right, I turn on the lantern.
And it's
And
still just...
suddenly, 3 beholders zap you.
No, you try to turn on the lantern, but it's not catching.
Oh no.
Does my lit mace help?
No. It is lit, but it is not casting light. Like, Cornelius can see it on your belt. But for him, it is pitch black.
Oof.
He can see the mace, but there's no light being cast from it. It's just this glowing, floating entity. So, one of you might want to hold his hand while he's walking down the stairs.
Can I put on light my lamp? See if that is any improvement.
Your light is also not catching.
Oh, bugger.
Can I try?
Does my sun blade radiate any light?
I was about to say, can I light somebody's like sword or something?
It's
See if
just,
that will help any.
it's just like with your mace and the sunblade. They glow, but they don't project light outwards.
Well, shit.
Those of you with dark vision can see a total of 10 feet ahead of you.
Okay.
This is advanced darkness.
Apparently,
Is there anything we can?
Are you continuing to descend?
yes.
Or have you stopped the moment you found out your lanterns won't work?
I look to the rest of the party. I can't see shit.
You
To be
do
fair,
you
you
do?
can see a shitload more than Cornelius. You can't even see the party, just the glowing objects.
Yeah, it's like,
Well, I can still kind of see. Can you still kind of see,
I
Malgrim?
can see 10 feet. I can see in front of my face, that is all.
Let's try. Maybe once we get through this, on the other side there'll be light. Cornelius,
Okay,
keep a hold of somebody.
I'm going to lead Cornelius.
Cornelius, you feel a scaly clawed hand reach out for you.
I don't even know where my token is.
Zasul, I hope that is you, or I'm going to stab whatever is touching my leg at the moment.
Zazel, please don't stab me. I don't want to be
Right,
stabbed.
thank you. As I fumble down, and I imagine that my hand probably goes over Zasul's face a couple of times in an attempt to find the hand.
At one point, you just grab the snout for direction.
I offer him the back of my hood to something to hold on to.
All right. Carry on.
As you keep on walking down. Incidentally, did any of you look behind you?
No.
Well, considering we're all up in a conga line, I probably would have because I was looking
Yeah,
at
who's
Cornelius.
behind? Because I'm in front, so.
Apparently, I'm in front of Cornelius.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm behind Malgern.
Are you in the back? Are you behind Cornelius, though?
No, I'm ahead of Cornelius. So when he was having that issue, I would have looked back.
So I'm guessing Stigfried's at the back then.
Probably.
Could be Castalia, could be Cornelius.
No, it can't be me because Zasul will be in front of me then.
Yep.
So I'm guessing it's Siegfried because he'd rather have a good escape route when he starts fleeing.
Kick the rest of the party, whoever's in the front.
You
in
have
the back,
PTSD. You need to have an easy way out.
As you keep going, the
Yeah.
whispering grows louder. The rest of you now can hear it. It's not anything.
Anybody else
Do I-
fucking hear that?
I think
Do I
we can all-
recognize?
None of you recognize the whispering. You can't understand any of the words. There's definitely something. And you also hear... It's not one voice. It's not two. it feels like a chorus.
Oh,
And as you're getting further down the stairs, you hear more voices joining into the whispering.
oh dear.
And at no point do they cease, do they take a moment, they just keep going. And if any of you look backwards, you would not be able to see the hatch you came through.
Yep, that would be expected if we can't see 10 feet.
Yep. There is no light in the distance above. Do you proceed?
At this point, I don't think we've got much of an option. Let's go on. Let's
What-
make the best choices.
Further
this
into the
point-
darkness.
Because it's a straight hall right now, right?
It's just constantly going down. It's a stairway.
Yeah, we know where we came from. There's
I'm
no
going-
turning paths.
I'm gonna use the Eyes of the Grave thing so I can see undead if it's not in cover. So that if there's any in front of us, I'll actually be able to see it.
From what you can tell, you can't see anything ahead of you.
Well, that's good. I'm just keeping it on for safety's sake.
As you keep descending, you can start to hear now. There's things scratching at stone. Constant. Never ceasing. Starts to build up in quantity. You hear more and more things scratching at stone. And it sounds like it's just behind the walls on each side of you. As you keep descending, all the more hands now working and scrabbling. Some of them sound frenzied. They just keep scraping and tapping and pulling at the walls on either side of you. You can feel a tremble now in the steps as you keep on descending down. The roof gets lower. As you keep on going, the darkness intensifies, now only 5 feet ahead of you.
No, so I lose 5 feet of my vision. Oh shit.
Yep.
We're down to 5 feet. Yeah.
You can now only see the people directly in front and behind you.
Oh dear.
And now you're starting to get deafened by the sound of the scraping on all sides of you.
Okay. I'm going to try and see some dead, see how close things actually are.
When you have that sense, you still find the 37. There is a 38th presence, but you don't know what it is. And they still seem as distant
Okay.
as they were before.
We're trapped in an illusion.
They're in some direction, directly to the north, but
Okay, they're not around us. We're trapped in something. I try and communicate this to the rest of the party. We're screwed. We're in some form of illusion or magic trap of.
you'd have to shout to be heard right now as the claws just scrabble against the walls. It feels like
I
any
try
moment
it.
now, they'll just break through.
Yep, I shout to the rest of the party that we're in some form of magic trap.
As you turn around to look at the rest of the one party member behind you, at Cornelius, you can see further back there is a figure. Very indistinct. Barely perceptible against the gloom. It just seems like it itself is made out of darkness too. It seems to be standing about 20 feet away, up the stairs.
Could I get a crossbow shot on it?
You could try, yeah.
Oh, I hope there isn't somebody back there like Siegfried. Okay, let's take a shot. we go.
It seems like the bolt flies straight and true. But you don't even hear the bolt ping off anything. It should have hit the wall or the stairs after if it just went through it, but nothing.
Okay, then I'm going to try something slightly. Let's light up his day.
You flick. You make the gesture. Nothing happens. You feel the spell was cast. You think you saw a flicker of flame. But the figure just stares there. You can't make out any features. It seems medium-sized. Seems as tall as a person. Potentially broad-shouldered.
Okay.
Now, the rest of you kept moving on, or did you all stop for
pain.
this?
This is good.
Yeah. What are the rest of you doing right now? Especially as Zarzul took a pot shot at the...
I'm
Although-
trying to see what he shot at because that
Well, that's the
alerted
thing.
me.
Only Cornelius would have been able to see it. Cornelius and whoever's in front of Zarzul.
you doing? Why are you shooting and casting spells?
Shooting in the shadow in the darkness.
What?
Not, there was something back there, I swear.
It's still there.
Can I hear him shouting?
Yeah, you guys are able to hear each other shouting. But it has to
In
be
that case,
shouting. That's the problem.
I turn around to look, and I've still and I make sure my thing that I can see undead is up.
All you see is the person directly behind you.
I don't see it.
I also turn around and look and see if there's anything. Yeah, well, it doesn't
You
matter.
see a horrific,
Actually,
scared
never mind.
figure, but it's just Siegfried.
Yeah.
Alternatively, it could be you turn around and see in the darkness the soggy devil. We don't know where Castelli is right now in the group line.
Well, she would have to be behind me if Siegfried is the one
So
who's
let's give
the
you guys a
first
chance
behind.
here.
So I guess I only see
Hey,
flaming
corridor.
devil eyes.
So let's see if this is a good arrangement here. There you go. You
Yeah,
guys
that
can
looks
arrange
about
yourself as you
accurate.
want.
Oh dear, taking that pot shot was really risky, wasn't it?
Well, no, because there is actually there is space to the side. You could actually walk double file here.
Okay. Let's burn my last bloody level 1. I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Everything is
See-
aglow.
Oh, we're in magic.
All of you guys and the room. But the
Yeah,
magic glow does not extend past the 5 feet of vision you have.
so I can only see 5 feet and everything is magic.
Yep.
Oh, we are so screwed.
So have you stopped at this point, or are you still going?
I turn to Wolfgang. What's your senses like, friend?
Bark.
Excellent. Could you lead, please?
Are you going to send him up a front?
Yeah, maybe he can use scent because our vision's messed up. Maybe his sense of smell will work.
So what are you guys doing? We've got Wolfgang in front now. Well, beside Malgern.
Trying to lead the way.
I'm not. I'm pretty much
it-
only moving when the when the Sasul is moving at this point.
I'm gonna shout to everybody. What's our chances that remove curse is gonna help us?
No idea.
Is it worth a shot? I want a consensus from my magic using buddies if this is worth a shot.
Can I do a Arcana check to make a qualified guess?
You could try, yeah. What's the sort of thing you're aiming to learn, though? What are you trying to look for?
Well, if there's if this kind of magic would be somehow connected with a curse or something. Like, was
Yeah,
this is kind of something
basically, I'm trying to figure out, is it a curse or is this something that we can dispel? Is this just a magic spell or a curse?
From a guess, at least in your head, curses are very much... They're more of a personal affecting thing. Usually embodying a person or in somewhere that is plainly corrupted. This, if it is a magical effect at all, seems more like a spell.
From my professional opinion, I do not think so.
Alright, I won't.
I believe much nastier things is at work here. This is a deliberate trap. This is not someone's dying wish upon this place.
Do you keep walking?
At this point, we're already kind of stuck.
Where's Siegfried in the line?
Don't worry. Do you keep walking?
Behind me.
What?
No.
Everybody, hold on to the person in front of you just in case.
Just waiting to see if someone would notice. But do you keep walking?
I think
Well.
it makes sense to keep walking. We're already in this mess.
Like the Apollo 13.
Remember I said to burn it all down?
As you keep descending, the scratching at the wall seems to relent a little bit. Fewer nails seem to be digging into the stonework around you. There is still that trembling in the steps. The air itself has gotten cold but also clammy. It's been clinging to you now. Castalia does not notice. And then you see ahead of you. You see flat ground. And you come to the end of the stairs. But you still hear the whispering, and you still hear scrabbling. And you can still only see 5 feet. But now the chamber widens out. Now there's a floor. It's rough. Everything around you is rough. The walls have no patterns, no etchings. They look far too old for that. Like stone that's long eroded. And the whispering has gotten so much louder.
Are we still surrounded by magic?
You are, yes.
Excellent.
All that you can see is magic.
I'm blinded. Excellent.
Malgern and Wolfgang are at the foot of the stairs.
Has my vision gotten any better?
Nope.
Probably not, but yeah.
You can see the floor in front of you, though. You can see that the chamber widens out and is no longer a set of stairs.
Do I smell anything? Is it just an old musty smell, or is there a rotten smell, or anything?
Oh, there's a lot of rot.
Oh.
Okay, we're possibly dealing with zombies.
You know you're dealing with zombies and skeletons.
Yep.
37 of them.
Be prepared for the undead.
And something bigger.
Something bigger. Okay.
Edgar and Wolfgang,
Can't
you
be a
stand-
skeleton.
Minotaur. You know that one.
Yep.
It's something he does not know.
Expand my knowledge of undead. Excellent.
Malgarn and Wolfgang, you're at the foot of the steps.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm not exactly sure what to do here.
Is that a little fire or something down on the left that we might be able to light? Oh no, on the right we might be able to light. It's almost like a little campfire there.
A brazier.
That only Wolfgang can see. Excellent.
Yep.
Wolfgang's
Wolfgang
going to
made fire?
try and... Wolfgang can't.
Not a very
Going
good boy then,
to
is he?
Can he kind of motion to me? Because I do have a tinderbox.
What's that, Timmy? He fell down the
Kind
well?
of pull you,
Yeah.
just sort of try and nudge Mulgurn towards the fire. The whatever it is, the brazier.
Alright. Gonna attempt to light it with my tinderbox.
As you step off the stairs, you regain your vision.
Okay.
And you notice that there's two zombies standing there.
So I would have
Scraping
been
at the...
right about here when I regained my vision. And
Yep,
oh,
the moment you
shit.
stepped off the stairs, you got your vision back. And you suddenly became aware you're in a hallway, and there's two zombies there scraping at the dirt, but their mouths are constantly moving. And they're the source of the whispers.
Guys, they're here, straight ahead.
You guys
Can
have
I
no
see
idea
with
where
my
Malgurn
seed
is.
undead thing?
Nope,
Can they hear me yelling? God,
They can hear you.
I'm screaming.
they can hear you.
Okay.
Hang on, 60 feet of dark vision, isn't it?
I believe so. That sounds about right.
Yeah, you can see free zombies.
This is not an improvement, but never mind. There's only 34 other things around and one up.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
Okay. Have they reacted to Malgurn at all?
All Malgurn can see is they're still scrabbling at the dirt.
Oh,
The flesh of her hands has actually been worn away, but you can also see that their bone... Well, yeah, Malgurn's able to see. The bones have been sort of pushed and pinned together, and they've been sharpened.
Oh. Oh.
okay.
Well, then that changes things.
I'm going to drag the wizard forward.
Well done.
Give me a dex save to avoid being you having your neck broken.
Okay.
Well, he's pulled you forward.
Yeah. Dex. Here we go.
No, never mind about that. That was a joke.
I can see again. Zombies.
You can.
Yeah, I take another step forward to the wizard into sight.
I'm
And-
gonna guess I can't see shit.
It's darkness. Yeah.
I try.
I mean, you have your sunblade out, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, it starts casting light. You can see 30 feet.
Hmm.
And you can see this zombie on its hands and knees, digging at the ground, constantly whispering. Just scraping up stones around it.
Well, cleric, you coming? This seems like your department.
Yep, it is. Are they not doing anything?
They're scraping at the dirt. They're constantly doing it.
Tunnelers of some form. Inefficient, but I guess it gets the job done.
Is the rest of our party going to join us?
Well, if they're not reacting to us, I don't want to get too close.
Well, we
I'll
kind of have to
saddle
go
up next
by
to
them.
Zarzul.
Castalia? Okay, you're moving.
Since we have to walk by them. I'm now gently creeping up in the range of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting ready, so if he turns around, I can smack him with my very lit mace.
Yeah, you're fairly lit.
So he's still not doing anything?
It's still doing exactly the same thing it was doing. And you're hearing more noises now as you creep forward. Again, more whispers, chattering as well. And then metal striking stone.
Quietly to everybody. Should we do something about it?
The undead must die. Properly.
I agree, because if we go further in and we leave them, it could
They'll
cause
come
issues.
behind.
Exactly. So at that point, that I want to do a.
Okay, just want to make absolutely sure this is what you're doing.
Yes. This is a horrible idea by
When the
that.
dungeon master says that, you better think long and hard.
Zarzul, you
I
know
know,
there are
but-
38 of these.
Yep.
Okay, this is a bad idea.
37 of
Bring it-
these.
I'm just
Between-
whispering under my breath. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I hate that cleric. This is a bad idea.
Both clerics agreed.
Dungeons and Dragons Battle Royale. Let's bring it on.
Hey,
All right,
this-
I want to take my Maul of the Year and strike.
You struck the zombie. I'm going to need a Constitution save from Rain, Malgern, Cornelius, and Wolfgang.
Oh god.
As you strike it,
On.
so much of its surface seems to blow apart into dust. It's just a cloud of rot.
Nice job, Cornelius.
I hate you so much right now.
Nice job, Cornelius, while she's still smacking the zombie.
Smacks the zombie like a powder keg, explodes,
Or
wizard
even my fear, but I fucking hate you so much right now. As I'm trying to keep my booze down. Ugh.
What does
God.
500 bits get me in the Battle Royale?
Well, you're lucky. Cornelius takes 4 points of necrotic damage and starts to choke and
Isn't
cough.
right.
He's at disadvantage for the next turn. The rest of you all take 2.
Oh, serves that.
And the zombie continues to rake and scrape at the stones. There is a large dent in its side. There is thin layers of skin still pulled on it, but it keeps working.
Do we clear them out as we go, or just leave?
If we
Maybe just
don't,
leave them.
you say that now, Cornelius, but what happens if we get in there and whatever's telling them to dig calls them back?
Go ahead, keep bashing it.
Also, Rain, I didn't get a. Oh, I did get a save from you. Okay, just double checking.
So, did we see this?
Yeah, once you guys are off the steps, you're able to see your full distance.
Wouldn't it then be smarter to shoot distance?
As long do we don't want to spend any spell slots though, so yeah, maybe if
I can hit them from.
Zarzul, yeah. I'm gonna come back here.
Oh, then you want
Valkyrie, you might
hit
want to come back.
The zombie bursts with blue radiant flame. Continues to dig. There's another gout of dust around it. It continues to
I
dig.
can do this all day.
Yep, let's keep going.
And then it just slumps apart. There's barely a skeleton holding it together.
Good job. Let's do it 3 more times.
How many of
Do
these
it.
did you say there were?
I mean, 2 more times. Sorry.
He now knows there's
38
37.
skeletons and zombies, and something else.
The thing is, though, while it's there, barely held together, the jaw is still moving and still whispering. You know of your senses that is no longer a zombie. That is not a source of undead.
Just to make sure. Hit it again.
God.
Yeah?
Okay. Oh, is it still saying things?
While the jaw is still intact, it is still trying to move.
So there's
even though
something
much of the
other than
throat-
undeath here.
Even though much of the throat has been incinerated, words are still coming out.
There's magic and undeath here.
Yeah.
Incidentally, Zarzul, gonna need a wisdom save from you.
Okay.
Okay.
Shall we keep burning these things as we go?
Yep.
Okay, next one.
If anyone wants to speak up against this, you can.
No, I'm okay with burning this.
There, we'll speed it along.
Doobadoo.
Bad
have a
thing
tail
has
with that.
popped up.
Doobadoo.
Yes.
Oh, I'm seeing a symbol I don't like. I don't know what that token is.
Doobadoo.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun time. Like I said, fun time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see about that. Is that everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll be starting on the zombie's turn, though. Because it's finally reacting. It rises up. It marches forward at the thing that just blasted it. Let's see here. Ooh, that was lucky, actually. It was Malgurned. Let's see here, and it's going to attack. That's a miss, though, but then this one. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, they've got 20. No, they've only got 20. There we go. I wish it wouldn't ping when you're dragging a box of things. Are you guys able to see that?
Yeah, I can see the ping.
Yeah, we could see anything.
Try to look away. You're not supposed to know this bit.
Well, it's a good thing I wasn't looking.
We're only hearing noises in that direction. We've got no idea what's over there.
Yeah, it's just like Space Hulk. Every ping could be nothing, or it could be up to 6 zombies. But yeah, you hear a
Good
lot
news,
of feet.
There's only 37 left.
Yeah, you hear a lot of feet. Castalia.
Uh-huh. Now's the time I really miss 3.5's multiple actions.
Instead, you've
Like,
got
I
the
could
straightforward
push it.
multi-attack.
Yeah, but I could push it.
I mean, you can still push it now. It's just your whole action.
Can I really?
Yeah. You can use your action to do a pushing or a grapple.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Too bad I ain't got the strength for that shit.
I mean, it's a zombie. It doesn't have the strength for that shit.
It's fine, I'm gonna push it.
It's a rotting
Push that
corpse.
zombie.
Let's see here.
Push it.
Where's me
Step
balls?
over my face, try and claw me. I'll push it. It's a
Where's me
strength
balls?
check, right?
Yep. It has to be a strength check for you. It can be dexterity for the zombie.
Perfect.
Yeah, sadly, it
I'm
can
not
always
touching that.
it can always beat that. It's got a +1. Ah, whoa, something happened there. Okay, there we go.
You should have grappled it and hog-tied it with your whip.
Just for the sake of it? Yeah. However, I'm going to need a con save from Castalia, Zarzul, Rain, and Malgurn.
Why? It hasn't been hit.
You shoved it.
It didn't move.
It didn't move, but you still shoved it and dislodged dust.
Crap. 4.
Rain and Castalia, you take 4 points of necrotic damage.
And it takes death. Oh wait, no, I can't use my reaction.
Do I take any damage?
No, you
or
can.
is just a
It dealt
passive
damage
fail?
to you.
I believe I can only use it in response to an attack.
Yeah, this it dealt you damage.
No, it's a reaction. There's a difference.
The DM made this shit up. I make the rules on it.
Still not gonna do it.
Alright. Zarzul, Malgurn, you take 2 points of damage. Also, Castalia is now coughing and spluttering, so is Rain. Also, I'm going to need a wisdom save from Siegfried.
From who?
Yeah,
Siegfried.
it broke up.
as the whispering intensifies for a moment. Siegfried, just make an offhand attack there against Wolfgang.
Okay, kill him before it's
What do
over.
you mean? Wolfgang's not in range? Oh, never mind.
No.
Well, actually, that's a point. You'd have to throw your dagger, but you'll still do it. Throw your sword at the dog.
Throw. Okay, what? Let's see. Do I have a-
It's just an attack for you because you're using dex. So
Oh,
yeah,
those-
10
but-
does not hit.
Yes.
Your sword clinks against this. Your sword clinks over at Wolfgang.
Wolfgang looks back at Siegfried suspiciously.
Siegfried, you're quite confused on why you did that. Anyway, Zarzul, your turn.
Okay, let's see. Azazul is going to take a step back. And once again, try and burn the thing down.
It's now actually going to try and avoid this. And doesn't. And is incinerated. 36 left.
Numbers are going down. This is good.
And the presence. Anything else for your turn?
At this point, no. Actually, no, I used that. Never mind.
Okay. Rain.
So if can I step on the square without stepping on the zombie?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna. cut
Once
them
they're
up
dead,
to
they're not
them.
an issue. But they're still whispering.
What?
Yeah, they're still whispering.
Oh dear.
Well, the
The
head is
one
intact, but they're
closest-
still whispering.
One closest to me, I want to. Yeah, I think I'll go with. Nope. No,
Nope.
I will not.
Nope. You're at
Well, I'm
disadvantage
gonna
too.
stand. Oh, oops.
It doesn't matter. You didn't hit.
Oh, I was about to say, well, I'm going to stand here with my very lit mace and look menacing.
Alright. You're still coughing and spluttering, but by the time your turn ends, you're okay now. Cornelius, you're fine. You've gotten over your coughing fit.
All right.
Yeah.
Right here, I'm gonna cast the flaming sphere.
Effect tokens. There you go.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Yeah, and I'm casting it at a higher level, so it does 1d6 extra of damage. Actually, here.
No, you wouldn't happen to be abusing the knowledge that you know there's some zombies coming that way, would you?
No,
Because you weren't meant to be seeing the pings, remember?
I didn't see any pings, but I can see there's a fucking hallway, so I could guess that maybe there's something would come that way.
Just making
And
sure.
And I'm gonna slam it into that one.
Okay, that's a deck save then.
And hang on, how many was it?
Nope. Get your damage.
Just to be. Just to figure out what his damage dice actually was.
It's several d6s, I think.
2d6. So it's 3d6 because I scaled it up.
Also, you should now have control of it.
10 damage.
There you go, as you light up the side of a zombie. Again, there's a puff of dust. Luckily, no one's in range.
And it will only take damage if it ends its turn
Yeah.
in the influence.
Wolfgang. Siegfried's
Wolfgang
luck
is
sword
going
is by
to
your
advance.
paws.
Wolfgang is starting to take the luck sword in its mouth, So they're now wielding a sword.
Oh, it's like Castlevania, sweet.
That was like Dark Souls.
Yep. And advance.
Gal's thing, shut up.
Gonna say that was not Bloody Tears, but nice try.
Okay, is that it for Wolfgang's turn?
Yep.
Malgern.
Remember, there's a great ball of fire.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. Oh, I'm still up. Can I squeeze into here, or is that too?
I'll let you squeeze in.
Okay. Actually, I don't think I can.
Why don't you stand in front of the cleric?
Stand in front of the.
I do need-
Stand in front of a warlock. She's in worse condition.
Well, would it block my shot if I want to toss?
Well, you can always move back after the shot.
You can wiggle.
I'm gonna hit the first one here because I want to keep my distance. I don't want to go up and cleave these fuckers.
Holy crap, the dwarf has intelligence.
I have
That's a hit.
moments.
It's still standing.
All right. I wait for the tosser to come back. I do it again.
Yeah, you might have a chance here. And you pummel it.
Sweet.
As you just shatter the ribcage, the head comes off, but still continues to whisper. Next up, you hear rattling.
Oh no.
Now, does that corpse ignite by laying right next to the sphere?
It does, yes. Well, it crispifies anyway. It's quite dry.
Mmm, s'mores. What does it smell like in this room right now?
It is foul.
F.
It is horrible.
I'm
as
gonna
shit.
take a cloth from my pack and just tie it around. Ugh. Oh.
I'm probably also draining whatever oxygen is left in this room at a rapid rate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got like a bandana over my face now, and I am not a happy camper, and I'm blaming the wizard and the cleric for all this.
You're not a happy camper. I've got a lot of tokens to move. So I hope you
I'm
guys are
blaming
thinking
the
about what you're going to
wizard
do
and
in
the
your
cleric
turn.
for this.
Oh, I am.
I am so blaming you both for this, you fucking knife ear.
Are you blaming the wizard and the cleric, or the wizard cleric?
It didn't have to be this way.
I mean, I'm blaming the wizard and the wizard cleric.
Hey, what did I do?
Wasn't part of this your fault?
No, it was the cleric. It was the cleric ranger and the wizard cleric.
Oh, fucking hell! I'm still blaming the wizard. I'm blaming the wizard cleric and the ranger, and it's all your fault. And I'm out front, and I hope you appreciate this
Siegfried.
because I am very grumpy right now.
Well, the dwarf is bitching. What's your turn?
Yeah, I used my bonus action to bitch at the cleric.
Bitching is a free action. We all know this.
Well, I'm going to use my light crossbow on the other zombie.
I mean, I don't think Wolfgang actually picked up your sword.
Are you kidding? And it now has a luck sword.
It doesn't work for him yet. He has to attune to it. 8 piercing. Yep. That's a solid hit.
Gang now has a dream.
And I'm going to shout encouragement at Malgoon.
Okay. It's now the zombie turn. Hmm. You know, I'm going to say these ones can squeeze past the fire. But they're going to take a d6 of fire damage for it. So let's see, here we go. 1 for Malgern, 2 for Malgern, 3 for Castalia.
Holy shit, those all hit.
Ah, it's beautiful. It's gonna be 13, 12, yeah, 13 damage against the dwarf.
Yeah, same order of damage.
12 for a warlock.
Fucking hell.
And this is why we put you in front, Orf.
This is still your fault.
Really is. Incidentally, there's
just
still more
waiting.
coming.
If we toss the cleric at the zombies and run, can we get out of here?
Oh, we'll be able to get out of it. Don't worry. I have a plan up my sleeve.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, it works so well.
I just haven't used it in forever. That's
It's like
all.
you're a grave cleric. Just go make friends with them. The rest of us will just be on our way. I want to pick up the half elf and just long bomber into the zombies. Kellamvor be with you and just get the fuck out of here.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, those two are going to have to do a save.
Yep.
See if they take full half damage.
Let's see. A 13 and a 9 does not meet it, so it's minus 10 for him as his back gets blasted. So does this one, which means... actually, no, I'm going to spare the dust for now. Castelia, your turn.
Yeah, I know what's missing. My headphones are quiet. I need that.
You could try and shove them again so they hit into the fireball in the bag.
I think you just collide into the one behind it. Are you sure you want to fart up another cloud in here? Actually, it'd probably fart up 2 clouds, because it'd be a domino effect. Hmm.
Also, Melkern, remember your bomb bag.
Oh, thank you.
Good rich environment.
Yep, I mean, a bomb planted here would be great, wouldn't it?
I mean, they're a little close to me right now.
What are you doing, Castelia?
I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
That's a tricksy spell.
Yep, but that's it.
Okay. Oh, incidentally, if you want to, you can do a concentration check to see if you kept concentration on your hex.
No.
That needle blight is out there somewhere, but now you don't know where. Alright, I'm going to need a wisdom save from Cornelius,
Oh dear.
as once again the whispers intensify.
Come on.
What a terrible night to have a curse.
Might be. Alright.
60.
You shrug it off. It felt like there was some strange foreboding coming over you for a moment. But you seem fine. Zarzul.
Okay, Zazzle's going to attack back there.
That would be a very tough shot. There's a lot of people in the way. Oh, okay. Yeah, with that there, that's fine.
I don't have to make the shot. It has to make the save.
Famous last words.
Didn't. Anything else from you?
Not at this point. I don't have anything to
Okay.
really.
Rain.
Alright, I don't want to smack the thing with the hammer because otherwise we're all going to be having a really bad time.
Gonna have a bad time.
So let's see, I think I want to do this. Oh, am I at disadvantage still?
Not anymore. So who are you hitting?
This guy. Oh, I want to ping.
Just draw a line if you have to.
Oh yeah, I'll do that because apparently I have failed
Are you on like the measurement stick?
that one.
Gotta go back
All
to
right.
the cursor.
He is slightly frosted up.
Did the frost ray produce a dust cloud as well, or did that?
It produces a sparkly dust cloud, glimmering in the light of a flame spear. Anything else from you, Rain?
I'm just gonna shake this mace menacingly and pretend to like I'm important.
All right. Everyone sees through that. Cornelius. Even the zombies know you're not important.
Hold down, like click and hold.
Ah, okay, never mind. I was doing the wrong ping thing.
Okay.
That's a bonus action.
Here we
I'm gonna slam the fireball downwards,
Okay.
down to that one.
You singe my beard, I fucking knife you.
It's
Calm
fine.
down.
It's still staying there.
Yeah, he doesn't pass that. So how much damage?
Let's see.
Yeah.
6.
Well, he takes the entire thing, so that's something.
Now I gotta figure out what spell to action cast. That's gonna be tricky because there's a lot of shit in the front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys, we gotta pack it up. This Bloody Tears remix only has 4 minutes left.
And everything, and there's nothing that could benefit from getting mage armor. What I could do though, no, that wouldn't help actually.
I mean, there is one member of the party who would benefit from it, but I think his AC is already higher than that with his weird bonus.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It would be the armor would be AC 13 plus the Dex modifier.
Well, what are you doing?
That's what I'm trying to figure out because I can't see shit in front of me. Too many people in front.
Remember, when someone else is doing their turn, think of what you're going to do next.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like a little girl.
Mm.
I mean, Thunderwave would help here. You'd be able to push everyone forward, open up that hallway.
You wouldn't happen to have the ability to imbue my sword with something.
No, that's actually more of a paladin cleric thing.
I could make you bigger, but I don't think that would be room for you.
I
That'd be
could
funny as
have,
shit.
but your sword is magic. You can't do it to magic.
It's gotta be mundane.
Oh, yeah.
Although technically, I could cast Thunderwave at a much higher level, so that
And now, for the rest of the campaign, I can't hear you.
if I move here and cast Thunderwave at 3rd level, you would be saved. You would not be taking any damage, and all these zombies here had to do saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
They might be pushed back. One of them
I
might
like
even
it.
be pushed back into the fireball. If you're okay with permanent loss of hearing,
He can only protect you from the damage, not the sound.
If he warns us, can we cover our ears?
I mean, you're currently fighting off zombies.
it would be like me going, cover your ears, and you're going, what?
You know, if you actually made Malgurn large, you'd take up the whole corridor, which would block off everything. We could just fire from over Malgurn, as
Yeah,
it
but
were.
then
You wouldn't
he's
be able to
also
fire
aimed his
over
burning.
him.
Yeah.
Well,
You would
around,
block
as it
the
were.
corridor.
Yeah. It would not be... No, actually, you know what I'm gonna do instead? Just gonna... Oh, wait, no, I can't, because I think I need to be concentrating on that one.
I'm perfectly happy to become deaf, just saying.
Alright, fine. You asked for it.
What a great party.
And right as he brings his hands together, I just yell, "The cleric doesn't speak for all of us!"
No. Hang on, just gotta figure out how I did the higher level casting.
You click it in your attack list. Don't you yawn during D&D,
yeah, that's
you
right.
fucker. Let's see if they save. Well, one of them saves. Although, even with the half damage, let's see, 20... So that'll be 12 he's got to deal with, so... He could just make it. Doesn't, though. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, that's another one. No, this one can't actually make it, so... Wait a minute. Yeah, I can. Okay. These two are blown apart.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, so I'm going to get con save for Malgern, Rain, Castalio, Cornelius, and Wolfgang.
Yeah,
Of course.
That's
Well,
what
that-
I was afraid of.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I'm not disadvantaged anymore. So I would have passed.
Hey.
Nice.
Yep. You all take 3 points of damage. But you're not coughing and spluttering. You're also all fucking deaf.
What?
As a thunderclap went off in this small stone hallway.
Wolfgang looks at Cornelius and...
There's just blood coming out of the ears.
Wolfgang, it wasn't in front, but yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter about being in front. Everyone heard that. It can be heard 300 feet away. It's a smash of thunder. And you did it in this tiny room. Underground.
I have a feeling we're gonna have some explaining to do when we finally get topside.
What's the dog doing?
Okay.
He's whining in pain, but luckily no one can hear that right now.
Wolfgang is going to live the dream and take a swing using the sword at the zombie.
Well, obviously he has no proficiency at it, and he's at disadvantage because he's trying to swing a sword with his mouth.
Yep, not done well.
Yep, that went about as well as expected.
Uh,
Is that it for him?
Living the dream.
Yep.
Yep, that's...
Malgern. There's now freedom to move forward.
Okay.
Just make sure.
Remind me how this bomb bag works.
I'm not sure yet. No, but
Okay.
yeah. You've got the damage value, yeah?
I don't think I do. Just have it in my
God
inventory.
damn it, where's my notes?
Let's put it in now. So what's it called? The
Bagaboom. Hang on, I'll type it out. Yeah, so it's a thrown attack. Does 2d4 fire damage.
in an AoE or
For now, it's a 5-foot radius.
yeah, so in the ring around it.
Yep. And it's got a thrown range of 20-60.
So if you don't want to hit Wolfgang, you want to toss it here.
You said 2d4?
Yep.
And what do I put for the crit value?
For you, 19.
That says like 1d6. Yes,
Oh,
I
never
guess
mind
it's
about that.
19.
Live the dream. Live the dream of Prospector and Jenkins.
Wolfgang was also living the dream.
I think I did this
Living
right.
the dream of Sif.
Would it be? Would I be proficient in this at all? No, probably not.
You're a fighter. You're proficient with everything.
It's a
so-
thrown weapon, so
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if this works. Gonna aim it about here to try to miss the doll.
That'll be a disadvantage.
Fuck. In that case, I'm gonna.
Which point I'll have to bring out the scatter dice. That's kind of why you're meant to aim it at a creature.
What about this? If I aim it at this guy, he's 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's only him that takes the damage.
I may have to add in a rule that only explodes on contact with a creature. That's a hit.
So, I hope I did this right. Yeah.
Yep. No, you don't add your modifier.
So,
It's just 2d4 fire. So that means it did 2 points of damage. As you hurled this little black sphere. I mean, it is palm size, so it's not full of charge.
this isn't an attack roll, but did this fix it?
Actually, hang on. I'm trying to remember. I
No,
did
it still has the
didn't I fiddle
modifier.
with this a bit before? No, for now it's just 2d4.
I took off
Okay.
proficiency.
Well, no. You have proficiency. You don't have your modifier, your strength mod on the damage. That's the difference.
Oh, so okay. I think
Yeah.
that takes.
So yeah, it exploded. It was quite impressive looking. 2 points of damage. And now, anything else from you?
It was exciting.
You've still got your other attack actually, and your movement, and your bonus.
So I got my- I'm having fun with these bombs. Let's throw another one at the same guy.
You've only got 1 per hour.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
So is that how that works? Well, I mean, I've still got my tosser, so let's
Yeah.
toss it. I don't want to get close to these guys.
That's a hit. A solid hit and a con save from Wolfgang.
Sorry, buddy.
He's not sorry.
I am. I'm only not sorry when it comes
Yeah,
to
you take 1 point of damage. But now it's the turn of the clanking things. Also, Wolfgang, you pick up on it quite easily. There's a lot of noise coming from the wall on the left.
I can hear things.
You can, because you're a wolf. Even with your
Okay,
even with your
but-
ears destroyed, you can still hear something.
Oh, I see something up there. Oh dear.
no.
Hello, friend.
And as they march forward, you notice
I
they're
don't
not
think it's a friend.
they're not armed with sword and shield. They're armed with pickaxes.
An unwieldy weapon. Excellent.
Sort of.
He said confidently.
There we go. There's a hit. As it brings down the pick. For 3 points of piercing damage, just catching the side of Wolfgang.
Okay.
Hang on, I got more tokens to move.
Shh. That's not what I want to hear.
What? I mean, you found out exactly how many are in here.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Yes, Zarzul knew exactly
Over
how many
30.
when he started this fight.
We're down to around 32.
Somewhere
You're
there,
doing
yeah.
fine.
And something he doesn't know about, yeah. Siegfried.
Guess I need to move up again.
Yeah, because where you're standing right now, you can't actually see anything. There you go.
Hello, fellow
Oh.
ranger.
Yeah, it's going to be that way. The zombie straight ahead of me, I think.
Okay.
that one. I'm going to fire a crossbow at it. Any penalty?
No, it's okay. That's a hit. 11 piercing. It stays standing.
Oh, did my damage, and I'm going to shout encouragement at Wolfgang by the look of it.
You're really going to shout encouragement to the thing that stole your sword?
Bark, 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 bark.
Well, I'm not getting close. It can try and deal with stuff.
Also, of course, because you're all deafened currently, he shouts it really loudly. He's just screaming at his assistants beside Cornelius and Castalia. Now it's the turn of the zombies. This one, barely intact, marches forward. This one runs out.
Which path did it take?
It walked around the fire orb.
Does Wolfgang
And
get a
wouldn't-
check
yeah.
opportunity?
You gonna go for it?
Yeah, why not?
You've got a straight roll. 17's a hit. Now it'll be a D. Let's see. You're not getting to use your normal damage on it though, because you're using the sword, aren't you?
Probably, yeah.
He's still trying to use the sword, so that's a 1d6 plus strength. He's not proficient enough to
Okay.
use it with finesse.
What the hell? Okay.
You're lucky I'm not trimming it down to a d4 for an improvised weapon. And the zombie falls, cut at the legs. It's a clumsy blow.
Wolfgang's learning.
It's a clumsy blow. And it's just mainly the weight of the sword against the zombie. Let's see, who else is... Yeah, they're all moving here. This one too. Alright then. This is going to take a swipe at Wolfgang. And miss. Castalia. Also, I think that was 2 more rounds, so that's down to 8 now.
I guess I'm gonna shoot this skeleton.
Okay.
Darn fart zombies.
You smash off so many pieces of bone and leave it a fractured husk. Still up, though. Still chattering, still whispering. There's still a voice coming from the skull.
That's it for my turn, sadly.
Okay. At the start of this turn, the whispers intensify, and the flaming sphere is gone.
And I thought of something I should have done. Oh well.
Yep, Hex and then Mind Spike.
I don't have Mind Spike.
Cornelius, your spell was dispelled. Zarzul.
Okay. Zazul's going to take a step to the right. And take a pot shot at the weakened one.
Considering most of the party is in the way, I'm going to give a partial cover, but as you can see, it's not really armored. It's just a skeleton with a
Doesn't
pickaxe.
matter.
Well, it might. It might dodge. You never know. This one didn't, though. And it's just engulfed, shattering apart. But the skull remains intact and continues to whisper. Anything else from you?
No, that's it for the moment.
All right, Rain.
Well then, I'm going to come up here so I can look down the hall.
Okay. You see several zombies, several skeletons.
That's where they were hiding. Alright, let me look at this thing first.
All of the skeletons are similarly armed. No armor, just pickaxes.
Alright, so let me check. Alright,
Are you
so
casting Spirit Guardians?
No.
Okay.
Is this where I want to be? Get all of them there and then 40 feet.
Remember, if you're doing Turn Undead, it only counts when they see you.
Or here.
hear you.
Yeah,
If
but then
they
they
can
run
see
away
or
until
hear
they
me.
can't see you, so...
Yeah, that works though, because at this point also it gets them away from me.
I'm just saying...
And they
I'm just saying, the ones that can only hear you, it affects them, but, unless you move into their line of sight, they're not running anywhere.
Yeah, but that's still okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, it has to move as far away from you as it can. And it can't willingly move move within 30 feet. But also, just in case... Yeah, I want to do the turn on dead. And that would be... But also, I don't know if anybody's under that rating or not, but if they fail, then I can make them go boom too.
Let's see here, so 30 feet. So first of all, let's get these ones done. Wisdom save. Do we even have any wisdom? Okay. Actually, hang on a second. Okay, so they do have a different modifier, so... well, one zombie survives. Let's see here, so this... There we go, that'll show broken morale. Let's see here, so... For the skeletons... Okay, basically all these ones fail. And then for the zombies... A couple, at least one success there. So yeah, so many of these guys are broken.
I'm gonna assume none of them fall over dead.
Do you have Destroy Undead at this point?
Yeah, because that's at level 5.
Okay, let me just check the CR here.
Is this one? I don't know. Say challenge rating half or 1 or 2, a lower.
Half.
Okay.
For lower, so let's see here. Well, that's the
Yeah, I
zombies.
think it's at level 8 when it goes up to 1.
Yeah. How's the skelly bones? As I look for the book to find the challenge rating. Okay, so let's see here. So that is... So quite a few of them are destroyed outright. So let's see here. So...
Yes, that was my plan.
He's
in the first
fine.
place.
He's not. He's not. He's fine, actually. He's not. Let's see. He's not. He's not. He's not. He's not.
And now all the dust accumulates and rain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
He's
okay
fine.
with this.
And then for the zombies, so let's see here. Yeah, that one's destroyed outright.
Well, actually, I'm not close. I'm only close enough to, I think, one zombie.
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying that all of them dying is somehow the
He
dust
was
does
being
accumulate on your
There we go, then.
just out.
Cornelius made it funny.
What am I doing here?
I
These
did a good thing.
What am I doing? These guys wouldn't be affected. They can't fucking hear you yet. There's a wall in the way.
As much as you just did a good thing, it's kind of your fault we're here, so...
Yeah, it's exactly your fault this happened in the first place.
So I don't think... I don't know, yeah.
But yeah, you just
We're
destroyed a
doing
bunch
a
of
good-
undead. Is there any
Yeah,
way you
that's
do
my
it?
idea.
What is your flair?
I'm just absolutely... There's not just flair. I'm like, I'm doing this, and I'm looking like a badass while I'm doing it.
Yeah, we
No,
can't
that's
see
like
you,
where
so
I
that
am.
doesn't help.
Yeah, no.
Still got your
I'm
bonus.
just doing it. I'm running the hell back up here.
I just imagine you go in there, they kind of do the flex move where like your shield is out to the side and your mace is to the other, just doing, and then as soon as it's done, you just scatter back.
What, you think she powers
like
up
that,
and then,
yes,
and then
I've
slinks
done.
away?
That's what I've done.
Oh, isn't that cute? She thinks she's a fighter.
I can
Cornelius,
still do that one
there's
more
now
time.
less undead around.
Guess I'll just have to settle for less of flaming sphere right here. They can just stay where they are. And that's my turn.
All right. Wolfgang.
Exciting!
Okay, Wolfgang's going to attack the zombie in front of him.
Is he still using the luck blade?
I'm missing, don't
Yep.
worry. He'll learn how to use it properly one day.
No, he won't. Malgern.
Can I toss my tosser over the head of the wolf?
Yeah. You are still taller than the wolf.
I'm aiming at the scary skeleton one.
I mean, it's the spooky, scary skeleton.
And it is just smashed asunder. Because, of course, bludgeoning instruments do a lot of damage against brittle bones.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, another crit for you.
Can I see into the hallway past the flaming spear at all?
You can, but it hurts your eyes a bit.
Yeah, that would be a tough shot, so...
They'd have partial cover, but, I mean, they're not that armored.
You could take a step back and then whack the zombie.
Yeah, but that would make...
It-
Wolfgang.
It's fine,
Yeah,
he
but
can take
he'll
it.
end up going owie when he kills it anyway. That's what a cleric's for.
Okay. Take a step back. Aim for this song.
Good solid hit. And a con save from the dog.
That moment when your non-crit does more damage than your crit.
It comes up a lot. Well, I don't think he's going to be hitting them next turn.
Yeah.
And Wolfgang takes 5 points of necrotic damage.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh well, you can't stack disadvantage anyway. He's still as inept as ever with the sword.
And with my free action, I blame the cleric.
And then, so unfortunately I can't actually edit the map, but this segment of the wall comes away.
What?
Which segment?
Huh?
This
Breaking
segment.
through the walls.
Oh, where those guys are? Okay.
Yeah, as they march out.
Well, fuck.
They're all still armed just with pickaxes, which would explain how they got through the wall.
Is that a new zombie? Did I kill the zombie?
No, you didn't kill it.
Oh, why did you have to take a... Oh, just when you hit it? Fuck.
Oh, hell. Well, it's a good thing I can still do the thing.
There's
I'm going
two
to
attacks
remind
on
you,
Wolfgang.
this is your fault. This is your fault.
11 damage on the wolf.
With my dying breath, I curse Zoidberg.
Siegfried. A lot of skeletons just marched out. Hang on, what am I doing here? There were more skeletons, in fact.
No.
Yeah. There we go. Now it's your turn, Siegfried.
I'm going to move up to be behind Malgren, and then I'm going to use my crossbow again.
That poor pup.
On what?
On
there
that.
we go. Looks an easy shot. You hit, and you get your sneak attack. And it is shattered. Just smashed asunder. These bones are very old.
Then I move back so somebody else can move up if they need to.
Alright, it's now the zombie
So someone
turn.
else can take the hits, yes.
Yeah. As zombies start coming out of a room. This one just walked straight into the fire. So I'll give you 2 of the d6s on that.
Okay.
Yeah, it just takes an outright 7 damage. Okay, now for attacks. That's going to be 2 on Wolfgang. No good. And then how many? Just the 1 on Malgern.
A what now?
Yep, that's no good either. As the
Right,
zombies just try to
just
scrape
have
at
to
you with
calculate.
these. All of them have the same kind of modified hands. All the bones have been pinned together and they've just been sharpened. Castalia.
Great.
Oh, hang on. That's damage for 2 zombies as well. From your flaming sphere.
Right. 2d6.
That's how I feel right now.
It's 10.
There's
Oh, no,
just so many fart zombies.
Minus 10. Remember, this didn't need to happen. This was the clerics that did this to you.
So many fart zombies.
There's only
I
5.
know. I'm never gonna get this out of my beard.
Ansies.
I just want to point out that if I hit the closest one, it farts on you.
Do it.
I'm okay with
Do
it.
it.
It'll also do it on you.
I don't care at this point.
He is so salty.
I don't care.
The problem is I've also hit the and I really
I'm
don't.
covered in blood and shit, and I don't care.
Do it.
Do it! Come
I
on!
await the sweet embrace of death.
Uh,
Yep. A lot of you never, well, the ones who have been choking, you've never realized you were going to eat so much dead people in your life. That's what you've done. You have ingested dead person.
I don't know. In my line of work, that's kind of an occupational hazard.
This is not what
You're
I
not
signed
meant
up
to put
for.
them in your mouth at no matter what point of being a cleric you are.
This is not what I signed up for.
All right,
It's an
now.
occupational hazard, not an occupational obligation.
Okay, now. If I strike it twice, does it fart twice?
No, but only farts the once.
Today I learned. Yeah.
It
Then
only
I'm
does...
gonna shoot this.
Okay, good.
Because there's too many zombies. We have to clear some.
And the cleric has to pay.
That's
That's it.
Oh,
Those both hit, though.
damn it.
So at least you got
Yeah,
that
but
going
it's
for you.
such low damage.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to need a con save from Malgurn and Rain.
Yeah, I'm going.
Rain, you are coughing, spluttering, and choking.
At least you don't
Some
have to.
help would be
to-
nice,
to-
by the way.
At least you don't have to make a throw to cast Turn Undead.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's too busy coughing to heal. Just
Yep.
All right,
Well,
I'm gonna
she takes
add
6
more
points of
middle
damage
fingers,
while
so
Malgurn takes 3.
How much was that for?
6.
How much? 4. 6? Okay.
yeah, you take double.
I couldn't hear. I was that deaf.
You such. I hate you so much that I'm tempted to just go
Well, you
fuck
see,
off
here's
to
the
the
thing.
list and just make my rolls.
There is a somatic component, or verbal component, correction, to turn undead. You present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censuring the undead. You're not saying any prayers right now.
This is somehow the cleric / wizard / cleric wizard ranger. Fuck you all!
You got a bonus action, Castalia.
All right. This is gonna be a really. Okay, how much of this gaggle up here can I see? Oh, hi, spider.
You can see all of this lot.
Alright, then,
I hate all of you.
this little skeleton here gets hacked. He's
Okay.
standing in this.
He doesn't realize it, but he's now hexed.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. I'm gonna need a wisdom save from Malgurn.
Oh, wait, no, wisdom. I'm okay at that. Never mind. For a second there, I was thinking, fuck, intelligence, but no, I'm good. I'm good. This is good.
Okay, make an intelligence save.
Yeah, fuck you. I dumped Fucking hell! I dumped points in wisdom strictly to stop
Malgurn,
this.
you're gonna use your biggest weapon and you're gonna hit Rain.
Oh, hell.
I'm okay with this.
Feel free to crit.
yeah.
Is that a hit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Eat
There's a
dick.
moment, Malgurn, where your sense of perspective just ceases, and like Siegfried, you attack a party member.
You know what? I'm not even mad.
Your vision comes
I'm
back
not
just
even
as the
fucking
sword is
mad.
finished
This is-
drawing across Rain.
This wouldn't have happened. This is your fault.
Oh God!
I'm not even
Fuck
mad.
you!
I'm seriously not even mad. And I swear to God, if this guy right here, if he farts on me, I will I'll do it again.
Zarzul, your turn.
Going to move up one to there and Sacred Flame that guy.
I have a pretty high wisdom stat too. Fuck. They warned us about wisdom saves, so that's why I dumped some points there.
He doesn't dodge, he takes the radiant. As blue flame bursts around him. It's always how I pictured it anyway.
And at the same time, Wolfgang's going to take a shot at that one.
Give me a perception check from Wolfgang. Because your ears are still ringing. Yeah, he's fine. He can hear you. That's a hit.
Okay.
Like I said, they've got no armor on. They are old, fragile bones. It takes 7 points of damage. As awkwardly, clumsily, he just sort of hits them with the weight of it. And luckily we're brittle enough it is going through. Can't really get the edge because it's a sword holding a... Our dog holding a sword in his mouth. Yeah.
A sword holding a dog. Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be the next Pokemon. Anyway.
Does it get the +1 because of it's a magic sword?
He's not attuned
He's
to
not
it.
attuned to it.
Yeah.
Okay,
It is
so
magical
I
for
can get
purposes
other
of
stuff.
damage, but he doesn't get the plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just remembered I've got. I should be doing extra +2 damage by the Sacred Flame.
Mm. How come potent cantrip already? You've only taken 2 levels.
No, and I
Oh.
don't like undead.
Alright, well, too late now. So, Rain, your turn is up.
Okay. So I'm not able to do my thing because I'm.
You can't do
confident,
anything with
right?
verbal components right now.
What
Because you're
of these
choking
doesn't-
on pieces of dead person filling your lungs and throat. Just thought I'd point that out.
That's all have verbal components. Well, talking much.
Think.
Mm,
See, if you had Sacred Flame, you'd be fine here.
blah 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 blah.
Actually, I think that has verbal as well. There's something about being
I
a
know
cleric where you're required to do a lot of praise and prayers. Alright, who are you attacking?
Attacking this. Come on, Ping. There we go.
Okay,
This
that's a hit. As once again, a chicken bursts into reality, bursts into flames, and then bursts over a zombie. And he stays standing. Impressively so.
I love how now we're just calling it a chicken. We're giving up on calling it a phoenix.
Well, no, it is a glove of the Lesser Phoenix, but it summons chickens. For they are the Lesser Phoenix. Hey, for a bird that comes back better once it's been heated. Might not be alive, but they're delicious.
So I'm shaking my mace menacingly, and trying to shout curses at them, coughing and sputtering, and not looking a very good job at looking intimidating at all.
Yep, it's honestly the same effect as if you weren't choking. Cornelius.
Yes.
You have a
I'm
turn.
going to. Yes, I'm going to end the flaming sphere
Oh, okay.
because I'm going to switch it up for another concentration spell. One that I haven't used in a while.
Melf's Minute Meteors. The spell designed because fireball in a closed room is a bad idea in old editions.
Yeah. So at this point, I'm going. So I can at this point do cast 2 of them. One is an action and one is a bonus. And they are 5 feet explosives. I'm gonna cast one if I can here and here if I can lob them.
Okay, so first off is this lot. Let's see. Yeah, 3d20. 2 of them save. 1 zombie doesn't. And max damage, nice.
That's for the one in the bottom. And for the other one,
Hang on. Let's see, so that was... What was he on? Okay, minus 12. Not actually at 12. And this one, minus 6. This one, minus 6. And now for 4 of them. Hey, one of them did save. So let's see. Going clockwise. So give me the damage. Let's see, 7. Ah, this guy is smashed apart as the flame explosion kicks him around. Let's see here. This one takes for 7. This one takes the 3. Okay. As the wizard shoots out small burning balls of flaming rock.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna move here because I think these zombies might move up a little bit closer. I don't want to be there when they poof.
And for those unaware, Melf was actually the wizard character of Luke Gygax, Gary's son. There's your trivia for today. Wolfgang. We'll finish this setting and then finish this fight and then finish this session.
Going to attack the skeleton to the left.
Mm-hmm.
He said as more skeletons join the fray.
No, you know exactly how many there are in this. You hit. A mighty 4. You did damage there, doggy.
Yep. One day he'll learn to use a sword. One day.
No.
Just gotta keep
Malgern.
practicing.
Alright. As much as I'm gonna regret this, I think I need to give myself space, so we gotta attack that guy.
It's a good idea. You can trust me, I'm your dim. That's a solid hit. And let's see here. He actually stays standing. As the undead fortitude forces him to remain up.
How about now?
We'll see. They get the save every time. That time you bring him down. Also a con save from you and the cleric.
Sheet. She's...
Okay, you're fine.
Oh god, what is your sheet? What is this?
As once more, horrible dust and ash spews from it.
Oh, she's... I didn't use this page, so...
Okay. So you both save. You take 2 points of damage each.
Alright. Fix her hit points.
Anything else from you?
Well, if I... Can I move and shove? Or does it have to be...
Yeah. The only important thing is that it's after your attacks. That's the main ruling.
Okay. Then I'm going to try to shove the skeleton to the ground.
It's a weird little technicality thing. But made clear enough. Yeah, it can't resist you as it just gets shoved.
I think he's going down.
Were you shoving it prone or shoving it away?
I'm shoving him prone.
Okay. It's on his
Try to
bony
take some
ass.
pressure off the dog. And that's my turn.
Okay. So now the skeleton's turn. It gets up. Let's see. It did not. There's an attack of opportunity for Wolfgang if he wants to take it.
Wait, didn't that skeleton run past me as well?
It isn't out of your field of vision or your attack range yet.
Oh yeah, that's right. It has to leave me.
Yeah.
It's still a base. I often forget that because I think in Blood Bowl terms.
That's a hit. Roll your damage. Hey, and a pretty good strike as well. As he just smashes the sword bluntly and clumsily against the leg. But now they are assembled. Almost all assembled, actually. This one moves. That's as far as he could go, actually. This one moves. And now for the attacks. Let's see, that'll be 1, 2, 3 against the wolf. Unless he falls in the first two. Unlikely. And then... yeah, 2 for Malgern. Actually, what am I saying? 1 for Malgern. Don't think an 18 hits, though.
Link. It does not.
And then 2 for
Wait, no.
Rain.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
1 hit out of all those attacks.
Yeah, that second one will hit.
Yep, 4 piercing against the cleric.
Alright.
As these pickaxes are just swung without any grace, any dexterity, just forced down.
I feel no sympathy. She can bleed.
Yep. Siegfried.
Right. Okay. I'm going to shoot the skeleton there.
The one... where? This one? You don't. That's the simplest way to put it.
You did.
Yep, that pretty much says that. I shout to Malgern, "You're on your own!"
You now feel encouraged.
No, actually, I can't hear him.
You can. By now it's starting to pass a bit. I mean, it's
Okay.
still muffled, but you
Okay,
hear you're on your own. For a brief, blissful moment, you think of the times you didn't have the elf with you.
Yeah, I know.
Saying you're alone puts you back to happier times before all this.
Yeah, it does. Okay, we're in a good mood. Until I realize just how much of a fuck city I'm in.
It's now the turn of the zombies. They're going to continue to claw at the dog. Hey, a hit.
But I can't even get up there. I can do nothing to help him.
He's within 5 feet of you. You could have posed disadvantage.
I thought I have to be within 5 feet of the person hitting him. Let me read. I think it's...
Yeah. I'll move these tokens while you're doing that. There we go.
Where the fuck is my... if you take it... If you... Where the fuck is it?
It's in your fighting styles, back in Fighter.
Oh, I'm looking under Shield Master. I'm an idiot. It's under Protection Fighting.
Yeah.
I can give disadvantage to attack mage, some within 5 feet of me. I must be wielding a shield to be able to see the attacker do this.
Yeah, so it's
Oh
within...
yeah, I guess I'm...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll roll
okay.
again then.
So I'll impose disadvantage on that 19.
Okay, there we go. Wolfgang did not take 4 damage. Castalia.
Okay, I just have to be within 5 feet.
Time to whip some skeletons.
Pretty much.
Well, first of all, you've got your area of effect.
I do indeed. And, shit, yeah, I'll just use that right now.
That's 5 on everyone, yeah?
4, because it's my charisma.
Okay.
So that's 4 on 5 skeletons and 1 fart.
The zombie farts in response.
No, actually.
It's psychic damage.
Yep. Not physical. Well, if you notice, another damage type doesn't really do it either.
Slashing doesn't, right?
Anyway, they all took their damage. You've still got your action.
Alright. So next I'm going to... step here and whip the skeleton. I almost said something really stupid.
The skeleton. Don't worry about it.
Does
That's a
that shatter the skeleton?
You do. It is absolutely smashed apart. It's not like it happened with any ease, but it's you struck it
Right.
hard.
Then I advance here and give the other one.
It actually catches you for a moment when you realize, oh, this isn't tearing apart quite as easily as the plant monsters, but you're still breaking them asunder. Yep, that one's gone as well.
Alright. Beautiful.
Yep.
Anyway, that's it for my turn.
Not quite. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh,
Oh no.
As the whispers intensify.
but I've already used my actions, so
Doesn't matter.
I have proficiency on this?
Oof.
Didn't help, though.
No.
Yep. Let's see here. You do have the whip, so...
Whip the cleric. Whip the cleric. It's all her fault.
She is the closest, yeah. You gotta whip the cleric. Just the once.
Alright.
She might like
Alright.
it, you never know. That is 13 points of damage on Rain. As Castalia, for a moment, you just lose focus. You just lash out. Rain, you're thinking of that time you rejected the whip because Pufflesworth didn't like it. Maybe there's a little more of a whip in this attack than there is of Castalia. But it hurts.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Remember, this is all your fault.
That's all I'm doing is I'm just standing there shouting, what the fuck?
It's only because you were the closest. That's the only reason.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he wants you to think. I mean,
Zarzul.
Yes. Once again.
Incidentally, guys, there's now a nice longbow sitting on his back going unused.
Yep.
do I need to be that fighter with a bow?
Hey, fighter with a bow is a good thing.
Yeah.
It's vital versatility.
Okay.
Although I don't have the fighting style for it, so...
I'm going to go after that one there.
The one okay, right beside Wolfgang. Yep.
Yep. Might as well keep on trying.
Well, he doesn't dodge. He takes the 10 radiant. Not much of him left. As just parts of him start to crumble away.
And that's unfortunately it for now.
You can shout at Wolfgang.
Unless I can...
Oh no, he's used his reaction.
Yeah.
Rain. You've got this big grass stain across your face.
I'm still going, what the fuck? But, let's see. Now I can speak again.
To Castalia's benefit,
What?
she looks very confused, but she struck you.
I'm glaring at her as I come up here on the guy that now I'm hidden in the token thingy. But, I'm going to do another channel divinity.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. And your DC is 15, 16?
Hold the phone. Doop, doop, doop. Where is it on the sheet?
It's in your spell page. Just click that and you'll see in the top row.
Oh! Okay, yep, I was on the wrong page. Yeah, 15.
Okay. Deep-a-doo. As they start to burst apart. I do the right number there? Yeah. Yeah. Now for the zombies. I never actually got a chance to use Turn Undead. Oh, those guys are gone. There is one skeleton left.
Good, excellent.
So I do have a question because I can't remember. Does Channel Divinity count as a spell?
No, but it's
No,
your action.
It's a separate thing.
Yeah,
Yes, so I can cast a spell that uses a bonus action.
you can.
Thank goodness. So I'm going to
As long as it is a...
No. Channel Divinity isn't a spell at all.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't impact on the... You can only cast certain spell bits. So if she was hasted, for example, she could cast, Channel Divinity. She could do a cantrip and a bonus action spell with no problem.
Huh.
For the
She's
doggo.
going to. Oh, for him. Thought it was going to be for yourself there.
No, for the doggo. He hasn't attacked me.
He's been far
There's
away.
still time.
Any movement?
Keep
in mind, you're right beside Castelia. Can you really turn your back on her?
Blink.
And that's when the ogre jumps out. Anyway. Cornelius.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna waste the 4 missiles I have satelliting me at the moment. So I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at this dude.
We might as well see. You never know. That's the best damage you've done all battle, and it was on something that had 4 HP.
Oh, come on.
Feel like a man, Cornelius? That make you feel big?
Oh,
Well, it's
come on.
obliterated
The
now.
Thunder Wave did pretty well.
I don't know, 30 straight damage is pretty nice.
It is. That is a good chunk.
Also, extra nice, look at your dice rolls. 6-9, 6-9. Nice.
Yeah.
And so with that, we are out of initiative. But you're still in the depths of his place. There's still something going on. There's still whispers. But we'll get back to that next week.
Can I do one thing first?
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
I'm healing myself.
As she's healing herself, I walk over, grab her by the shoulders. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Meanwhile, Wolfgang is sitting there on 6 HP.
We'll be back next week. Probably Brader will be divorced, but we'll see.
Hey, you know what? I'm okay with this. Remembering the times when I was alone.
And remember, this didn't have to go this way. Keep that in mind.
This didn't have to happen.
And you keep telling us we should have gone back to places we didn't visit.